Let's be having you. The Bacon Brigade, assemble! Smash that like button and strap yourselves in for a raw one. It's the UCL final. Yes, what's going on, everybody? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with another cheeky little stream for you lads and lasses. We're here for the UCL final. Oh, it's Lincoln Park, guys. It's Lincoln Park's on here randomly with the lady, though, obviously. Anyway, what's going on, guys? It's the Flying Pig here. Thank you very much for joining us for the Champions League final watch along. Michael, Tractor Boy, Anto, Paul Warby, Matty Smith, Simon Warner, Sanjay Ramatar, Paul, Anto. Thank you, Anto, mate. Thank you, everyone, for saying congrats on the 90k. Get in there, my son. Let's go. Hashtag 90. We've done it, baby. Baby, we did it. Break out the red panties. It's red panty night. Yes, we did get 90,000 subscribers, guys. There it is. Come on. What is this all about, Ruddy lad? I know, but they're fair enough. We got some Lincoln Park on before the UCL final. I guess we can't complain. Daz Solford, let's go. Ezio, let's go. Come on. Bartek, let's go. Say I, let's go. Sanjay, let's go. Manny Slew Flacky, how you doing, my son? Ruddy can't game. Yes, indeed. SCJF91, get in there again, lad. Top G, Kieran, Madow, Sanjay, Susan Knowlton, Lenny B. Yeah, there's a few Geordies in here, isn't there? Yeah. How are you, man? Couple of gadgies in here from the tune. That's true. Loki loved about a nice one. Lenny, there's a few in here, yeah. Ezio, Stewart, Paul, Sanjay, Sean Waltz, Prolange, Bartek. Yeah, that's mad, isn't it? Bit of Lincoln Park action on the go. Shane, Gaz, Anto, Andreas Christodoulou. Yes, mate. Simon, Ezio. See, talentless. Exactly. I know. I mean, I guess it's good to have some Lincoln Park as opposed to none. But not really. You know, I mean, obviously it's never going to be Lincoln Park, is it again, mate? It sounds like a cover band of Lincoln Park or something. Nice one there, Michael. Nice one, Andreas. Nice one, Bartak. Samaconda. Thank you. Thank you, Sean Waltz. Let's go, everybody. Thank all you legends here. Thank you, Ruddy. Who's this kiddie with the violin as well? There's some well-random stuff going on here today, mate. What's this all about? Paul, Andreas, Carter, Tommy Boyle, get in there. No, it's not, is it? You're not wrong there, Tommy. No. What a band, though. I still would put Hybrid Theory, their first album, you know, or you know, that big album, hit album they had. I'd still put that in my top 10 albums of all time, probably. That is a banging album. Let's go Wobbly Banana. Let's go Fletch. Lincoln Pork, yeah. Daz, Salford, come on. Oh, yes. Subsler, Kevin Kilban. Just trying to say hello to everybody here. Stinking Park, yep. Yeah, let's go. Thank you, Manny. We're going to try and get to 100k next season, lad. Yes. Susan, Lenny, Gaz, everybody who's in here, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Paul. Let's go, Mal, Texas, Johnny, Sean. Sorry if I missed any of you, but welcome in, everybody. Daz Salford, you legends. I know it does seem like that. Thank you, all you legends, for getting in it. Do us a favour, smash that like button at the start of this stream. Give us a thumbs up, share it around. You can repost us on X if you fancy it. Give us a cheeky repost. You know it makes sense. Oh, yes. And we'll shout you out later on in the show. And, of course, get yourself subscribed if you're new. Shite band, are you serious, Kevin? I love Lincoln Park, man. Lincoln Park, great band. Come on, mate. Don't be harsh, lad. They're absolute bangers, aren't they? Come on, mate. Everything you say to me takes one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. Come on, mate. How can you not like the OG Lincoln Park? Let's go, Friggy. Derek, David, Ezio, Jabari. Yeah. Legends. Thank you, Tractor Boy. Hopefully at 100k. Definitely. Big ups to Kurt Gunter, man. The guy's an absolute legend. In fact, thanks to Kurt Gunter, because he said, get some beers, have a beer on me. He kept sending me money for beers. Thanks to Kurt Gunter, I'm having a cheeky little Corona and lime, guys. Let's get stuck in. Let's fucking be having you. Come on, we're having a few Coronas tonight, lads and lasses. Why not? Shit! Just squeezed lime juice in my fucking eyeball. Oh, the humanity. That's garbage. Fucking hell, mate. Hang on. Okay, we're in. Bloody hell, should come with a warning, this. Fucking hell. Well, you're not supposed to do it right in front of your eye like that. Anyway, nice one, guys. Evening, Wes. How's it going, lad? Okay, let's get stuck into it then. First of all, actually, let me just go through the teams very quickly. So these are the team lineups here tonight. Let's just have a little run through. So for PSG, you got Donnarumma in goals, Hakimi, Marquinhos, Pacho, Mendes, Neves, Vitinha, Ruiz, Doué, Dembele, and Kvaratskhelia. And for Inter, you've got Jan Sommer, Bastoni, Acerbi, Pavard, Di Marco, Mkhitaryan, Calhanoglu, Barella, Dumfries, Thuram, and Martinez. And Thuram and Martinez have been scoring quite a lot of goals for them, obviously, this season. Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, Doué. That's a very penetrative front three there for PSG also. So this should be a firecracker of a game. In terms of predictions, I think Inter have got a slightly better, more experienced team, don't they? I mean, obviously, PSG have got that brilliant sort of youthful exuberance, that quality, maybe fearlessness. It might help them. But I just feel like the overall extra added experience in that Inter team is going to prove a little bit too much. I'm going 2-1 to Inter. 2-1 to Inter Milan is my score prediction. Get your score predictions in there, legends, and let's see what you're saying. Oh, that's good. No more lime for Biggie now. That's good. I haven't had a beer for a while. I haven't had a Corona for a while either. Oh, I know. Yeah, man. That was Chris Cornell was an absolute legend. Probably my favourite voice in rock, actually, Chris Cornell. What a voice. Goodness me. But, yeah. I agree. Those were sad days indeed. 2-2 PSG. Win on pens. Donnarumma the hero. Love that. 3-1 Inter, says Zuko. It's on TNT Sports, so it might be on another channel. I don't know. That's what I'm watching it on. Yeah, 3-2 Inter, 2-1 Inter, 2-0 Inter. It's the Champions League theme. You just can't beat this, can you? You can't beat this Champions League theme and the lineup coming out for the final and the cup. I mean, this is epic. This is what it's all about. Unfortunately, we're nowhere near it these days, but this is what it's all about. 3-1 you're going for to PSG, 5-4 Inter. 2-1 either side. 3-1 PSG, 4-2 Inter, 2-1 here as well, says Paul. Macron's going to get slapped again. You're crying for Enrique. Get in there, true hurts, lad. Let's go tipping point by Jensen. Johnny says 3-2 Inter. Vexico's going 4-2. Steady on now, STJF, my son. Sean says 1-0 PSG, 2-0 PSG. Chris Cornell did a Bond song, did he? Obviously, Chris Cornell was the dude in Soundgarden, and then also one of my favourite bands, Audioslave. That's also another banger album, that Audioslave album. What a banger. 3-1 to PSG, you guys are saying. Nice, 3 on Discovery Plus. Okay, nice. 3-4 Inter. You think Inter's going to score a cheeky 3 goals? Let's go Andrew Thompson. Nice one, Andrew Thompson. 0-0, 2-0, 8-1. Dembele Martinez has got 8 odds. Fair enough, lad. I might do actually Robbie James. I probably will, since there's not going to be much going on in terms of watch-alongs over the summer, so I probably will. When's that start? Like middle of June, yeah? Sean Waltz, thank you very much for gifting out a membership on the channel, you legend. It's gone to ProLange. Welcome into ProLange, and thank you so much to Sean Waltz. You're a legend, Sean. Get some big old juicy love in there for him. Oh, yeah. Right, they're just exchanging tapestries here. What is Inter's kit all about, mate? Look like Borussia Dortmund. Shit kit, lad. I guess, obviously, PSG are playing in blue, so they've had to wear their third strip or something, you know. But that is a shit kit, mate, for Inter. Yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah, look at Inter's dodgy Nike tick. Yeah, it's upside down and inside out. What's that all about, then? Probably not Simon, no. I've already agreed to have a little movie night with Little P and Mrs. P, actually, after this one. I'm actually under the weather. Probably shouldn't be drinking beers, but I'm a bit under the weather today, so I've had a rough day. I'm feeling ill. Right, yes, it does look like a shite kit, that one, definitely. Inter got that dodgy Nike tick on. Hi there, Simon. Okay, team talks going on here. PSG versus Inter Champions League final. Let's be having you, my son. Should be a banging game. Still fancy Inter to do it, but I would not be surprised in the slightest if PSG did. They've got some great players. What's going on with Martinez? He's crying already. What's he doing, mate? Oh, no, he's not crying. It's not even... Yeah, what's he doing? I guess he does that before every game. Inter for you. Legend, your girlfriend just subscribed because I was getting stressed with the Discovery Plus sign-up blocks. Oh, nice one, mate. Get in. Good on the missus there. Legend. The Guntonator. Yes, what a legend. Right, the game's kicked off. No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. Wait a second. It's about to get underway. Sync up with us if you can. And here it is. It's underway. What the hell? What? PSG just smashed it forward down the left and it's gone out to play for a throw-in. Are they playing American football? That's weird shit. They're just trying to get it up the pitch quickly. That's weird shit, mate. What's that all about? Did I just see that correctly or did my eyes deceive me? I don't know. Actually, I'm not Manny. There's probably like a small delay between the stream actually coming through here, lad. Plus, we're all watching at different stations around the world, remember? I'm watching it on TNT Sports in the UK, lad. So, you know, chill your boots there, Manny, mate. You know what I'm saying? Yes, that's right. Interesting to see two United Redux in the Inter midfield. Reggie, what's happening? What's going on? What stadium is this? This is the Allianz Arena, isn't it? In Munich, lad, I believe, is where this is. Okay, Inter with a chance up the pitches there. Denzel Dumfries bringing it forward. No, it has been cut out. And now Hakimi tries to take him on down the right. Thank you, Face Blue. Says congrats on 90k. Thank you, Face Blue. You're very kind, mate. I know. Smash 90,000 subscribers, guys. We're on the home stretch now to the big 100. Crazy, guys. Crazy, crazy. Craziness, that. Big ups to the live chat legends and the community for getting in here and helping the channel grow. Here is Vitinha now. Hang on, let me turn this down a little bit. So, goal scorer's prediction. I'm going to say Dembele and Doué. Or Doué, actually. And then I'm going to say for Inter, I think a cheeky Martinez brace. Let's go for it. That's what I'm saying. This is a cheeky little Corona extra Cerveza, lad. Cheeky Corona. You know, just a classic Corona, mate. Old school. You can't really go wrong with a Corona. They're all right, aren't they? I do like a Mexican beer. A Mexican Cerveza. Big fans. Big fans of them. What's some other good ones? Yeah, you got the Modelos. You got the Sols. The Desperados. Actually, I don't know if Desperados from Mexico. I don't think it is. But there's some good ones. What are you guys drinking tonight? Let us know if you're having a drink. It doesn't have to be alcoholic. Oh, no. You like Tennent's? Oh, yeah, but it's Tennent's Super Strength, is it? Foster's. Yeah, I'm not a big lover of Foster's myself. You're on the Peroni. Bahama. Water. Get in there, Michael. Love that. Oh, Manny, lad, that's a large drink. That's a very hefty drink, that one. Well, not anytime soon, Matt Braga. It's going to be a while, my friend. Going to be a while. Forza Internet. Okay, then. Nice, nice. Yorkshire tea, lovely. Modelo's, cherry cola. You can't really go wrong with a Corona, can you, know? We got 134 likes already. Thank you very much, DJ. Yes, give us a thumbs up if you're just getting in the stream. Boost us up there. Legends. Colin Rose on the Stella. Nice, love a Stella. Pepsi Max. Water and a slice of lime. Oh, yeah. I've got a little cheeky slice of lime in here. A monster. Not alcohol, but still not healthy. Dos Aquí Presidente. Come on. Hobgoblin Session IPA. Oh, nice, Chris. Yeah, nice. That's in those brown bottles, isn't it? I've seen it. I don't think I've ever had that, actually. Diet Coke. Cold bottle of coronavirus. Western cider. Czech lager's the best in the world. Czech lager? I don't think I've ever had a Czech lager. Tell me a Czech lager. Is Kronenberg Czech? No, I don't know. But I'm not sure about a Tiski's Czech. No, that's Polish. I don't know, mate. No idea. Bushmills. Brown bottles. Yeah. A lemon Snapple. Ooh, Ruddy, I'm surprised you're not on the old Lagunitas for this one, boss. Do you know what I mean? Champions League final and all that. Cheeky Budweiser. Okay, anyway, back onto the game. Here's DiMarco. Over to Bastoni now. Played forward for Inter, but the ball is loose there from Martinez, looking for the runner down the left-hand side. But it is a poor pass, and it's now hoofed up the pitch here for PSG. Headed on towards Dembele, but it goes back now to Jan Sommer. Here comes Jan Sommer. Here comes Jan Sommer. Fair play to Jan Sommer. He must be loving it. Put in a Champions League final here. You know, I think he's like 36. They only really signed him over there to replace Andre Onana, and he was cheap. Probably thought they're just getting, you know, someone who's just cheap and available, and he's done bits for them. I haven't actually watched him all that many times this season other than a few Champions League games, but yes, great keeper. It's been a great keeper for them this year. Czech beer equals Pilsner, Urquell, Budweiser. Budweiser? Budweiser's gash. Yes, Budweiser is my least favourite beer, in all fairness. I don't mind a Bud Light as much, but I still don't like it. But the Budweiser, the classic Budweiser, is pure filth. I'm 2 minutes ahead of you, our nightmare. Try and pause us or something, lad. See if you can sync up with us. Czech Budweiser's different. All right, fair enough then. Take your word for it. Michelob Ultra. Oh, yeah. That's another one. I've had a Michelob Golden Light before. Coronas. Me too, Ezio. Right, okay. I'll have to try a Czech Bud then. Never had that. I like a San Miguel as well, yeah. Do you think any of our players will go to Inter in the windows? I could see it happening, mate. Yeah, just got to hope that, I don't know, they want Andre Onana back or something. I doubt it, but I'd like to think so. Surely there's a couple of Italian sides that are interested in the likes of Højlund, Onana, etc. Cruz Campo, oh yeah. McEwen's champion. G-Wolf, oh, not too bad. Thanks for asking, mate. How you doing? I'm on TNT Sports 1 here, Manny, in the UK, yeah. Budvar. Oh, yeah, I've heard of that. But like Lion kind of Corona vibes. Okay, free kick it is from Vitinha into the box. Ooh! Big chance, actually, for PSG, but nobody could get on the end of it. It's kept in the other side, and a good ball comes in back into the box. And now Vitinha picks it up the other side again. Ball to the back, sticks a good one. Header on goal by Marquinhos is loose, and it's well behind. It's a it's a goal kick for Inter. But, yeah, good pressure there from PSG. Some nice deliveries into the box. Vitinha with some passes there. Easy piggy. Thank you, Clem. Stara Pramen. Ooh, never read that one. It's called Budvar in Europe. Oh, right. So that's the Czech Budweiser, yeah? Tommy Boyle. Thank you so much, mate. You legend for another super chat here. He says, Peroni for me tonight, sausage. Do you know what? This is going to blow your mind, Tommy. I've never even had a Peroni in my life, ever. And what's that other one? Estrella. Never had. Actually, no, wait. Did I have an Estrella in Spain? I can't remember now. I'm not sure. Maybe I did. But Peroni, I've never had a Peroni. And what's that other Italian beer everybody has? Birra Moretti. I've never had one of those as well. So am I missing out there, Tommy lad? You want Inter to win Serie A in class this season. It's back. Thank you for another great season of streams being through. Oh, Tommy, thank you for being a legendary moderator and a friend. And, you know, for all the support and love this season, mate. You're an absolute don. Really appreciate you. Yes, mate. I wonder how many hours we played FIFA together this year as well. I don't know. Probably quite a lot. Let's go, Tommy, you hero. Thank you for that. Oh, yeah. You're not a fan of the Birra Moretti, says Chris Koo. Oh, I don't know why, but I get a feeling that it'll be really thick. Is that true? I don't know. I feel like it just looks thick. Moretti's gorgeous, says Liam. Nice. Moretti's top tier, says Gaz. Peroni's lovely. Peroni gives you a headache. Proper melt. Oh, really? Peroni's nice. Estrella is fine. Respect. I love talking about beers. I don't really drink that many beers, but I have drunk quite a lot of beers in my time. But I just don't really drink that many beers. Where is this brewed, by the way? This Corona shite. Is it actually imported from Mexico, or do they make it in Europe? Oh, it's brewed in Europe. Oh, right, yeah. That's gash. United Kingdom. Oh, no. InBev Belgium Industrial Estate, Brussels. All right, fair enough. You can't really get better than when you get it from the main place, though, do you? Like, when I went to Mexico, the Coronas were Just next level. Apparently the same is true of a Guinness. If you go to Ireland. Brewed from the Liffey or whatever. I don't know. Apparently it's better. Okay, PSG managed to get it back under control from that ball in from Inter. Back to Donnarumma it goes. Peroni 0% is really nice. Do you know what else is really nice? That's 0% G-Wolf. Coca-Cola, mate. What I want to know is why on God's green earth would you have a damn beer when there's no alcohol in it? You might as well have a chocolate milkshake. It tastes way nicer than a beer. Don't get me wrong, I like a beer. But in an ideal world, it would taste like Coca-Cola. You know what I mean? I'm joking around. There's a place, obviously, for alcohol-free beers, definitely. Guinness is elite, but you stop drinking, mate. Oh, good on you, Manny lad. Nice one. How long? How long you stopped drinking, lad? Chang beer in Thailand, they can't tell you the definite strength. It varies depending on the brewery. That's awesome. You Irish can confirm Guinness is better in Ireland, like Heineken's better in the Netherlands. Right, yeah. There you go. Exactly. Super I'll respect that stowage. Don't ever have a cheeky little Beamish then. Really? A touch of... Oh, right, I see what you mean, David. I thought you meant you put a little bit of Coca-Cola in it. Dembele cuts in on the left and shoots. Unfortunately, it's right at Sommer. It's an easy save for him. Thank you, Al Camo, you hero, for the super chat, boss. He says, thanks, Pig, for all the content. Been gash for both Man United and us this year. Yeah, hope next season brings more joy. Big ups yourself there, Al Camo. Thank you. Proper shit seasons all round. Yeah, no, seriously, bad mate. It can't really get much worse, I don't think. You're a legend. Thank you, Al Camo. Appreciate that. Fruit-based drink for the ladies. We love that, Andrew. It's a big chance for PSG. They've scored! It's 1-0 to PSG! Hakimi! And they have looked the better team so far early doors. Creating chances. Hakimi puts his hands up. Doesn't want to celebrate too much there. And he has scored, though. And it's a big, large goal right there for PSG. Great assist as well. Who's played the pass across the box? Nice assist. Good vision, executed really well. It's an excellent finish. Well, easy finish, but an excellent goal. Just absolutely sived them open there. It's 1-0 to PSG, folks. Ooh. And it's Hakimi with the goal, with the tap-in. Doué it is. Doué, I think it is, with the sisters. Put it over to him, yeah. Yeah, it's a lovely... It's Doué with a nice bit of vision. Just executes it perfectly. Plays it between the defenders. And it's just an easy goal. Easy tap-in. Sommer's in no man's land. Not positioned ideally. And he can't quite get across to it. It is a great goal there. Oh, I feel you, Manny. Well, good on you, mate. That's awesome. It's always good to have a bit of break from whatever every now and then, isn't it? Yes, early goal, good for the game. Yes, mate. Should see a real intense game now. Inter trying desperately to fight back into it. Should be a cracking game, this. That was very easy, DJ. Yeah, very easy. Teamwork brings goals. Thornster, what's going on, lad? I am going for 2-1 to Inter. That is what I predicted at the start. Now, though, with how this game's going so far, you know, it's obviously been a positive start for PSG, but I still predicted they'd score. I'm still going 2-1 Inter. PSG so far looking better in this game, obviously, but I'm still going for Inter. Guinness Nitro. Oh, yeah, I've seen that. That's that little contraption you strap on the top of the can. Loads of people drink half cola, half beer here in North Germany called diesel. Really, Michael? I mean, that sounds horrible, actually. But I do like beer and I do like Coca-Cola. So, you know. Hakimi, best right back in the world. That's a great topic of discussion, mate. Who is the best right back in the world? Great topic of discussion. You've got to obviously consider Hakimi. You've got to consider Dumfries. Maybe the likes of Reece James and Trent, I suppose, from the Premier League. Who else? Carvajal, what a player, still, you know. He's up there, though. I'll give you that. He's up there. Hakimi is a baller, lad. Dilvani, yes, mate. How you been, mate? Get in there. Boom. Bringing those booms. Love it. How you getting on there, Dilvani? No, I would have saved that. Do you mean today, Lee, or in general? So today we started, you know, just like 20 minutes, 10 minutes before kickoff or something. But in terms of watch-alongs, I don't know, years and years, lad, years and years, many years. Not sure exactly. Dumfries had a brilliant season, top class. He's a quality player, yeah, I've always rated him. He's just a bit of a beast, isn't he? Zayn Mayassi. Zayn Mayassi, here he is, it's Zayn. Zayn Mayassi says, why United have bus parade after beating Hong Kong? Will Jim have a barbecue for that? Did we actually have a bus parade after the Hong Kong game? I thought we had a bus parade before the Asian All-Stars game. I missed the one after the Hong Kong game. Did we also have a parade in Hong Kong after that game? Is Zayn correct, or is he getting confused with the other one? Either way, pretty cringe, I'll give you that. It was before the games, was it, pronounced? Oh, they did it as well. The bus parade was in Malaysia, just in Malaysia. Well, that's what I thought, Ronnie. Anyway, I see what he's saying. I've got to answer honestly, and the reason is I don't really know. Why did they do that? It was cringing. It was pretty cringing, that, especially the season we've had and everything. I know they're just saying hello to the fans there in Kuala Lumpur and everything, but still, it is a bit cringing. Will Jim have a barbecue for that? Probably not, mate. He's saving the pennies. Oh, I missed your super chat. Sorry, Robotic. Let's have a look, lad. Hang on a second. Big ups, Robotic Maniac, for the super chat. Hang on a second, mate. I missed it. Let's go up there. Robotic Maniac, thank you. He says, fine, Big United, you are awesome. Thank you so much there, Robotic Maniac. Legend. Get some love in there for him. Appreciate you, dude. Fucking hell, it's toasty in here, guys, tonight. Look at this. Ryan, you DM'd me on Insta. Okay, mate, I'll have a look at that at some point soon, lad. Nice one. Yeah, I only check them every so often, but I'll get on there soon and have a look. Look at that. 26 degrees nearly. That's filth. That's hot. In fact, I'm going to have to put this fan on, mate. It's a little bit too... oh, shit. It's a little bit too intense. Oh, yeah. Oh, you bastard. Why is that not working? Oh, what the fuck, mate? Hang on. Sorry, my fan's not working. Oh, there we go. The wire wasn't in properly. Oh, yeah, that's good. Oh, that's better. That silver plaque is in sight. Yep, one of these days, Alice. One of these days. Hopefully, sometime next season, mate, would be lovely. Super chat. All chance for PSG again. This time over the top of the crossbar from Kvaratskhelia. Yeah, they're not doing well at the moment, Paul. No, definitely PSG looking the better of the two starting out, but it's long way to go here. It is. There's no heating yet, so just so warm. Hi, Lee. What's happening, Lee? How you doing, boss? Captain Kringles, he says you need a cold GT, Piggy. Nah, mate, I've got myself a cheeky little Corona Extra with a lime in it, lad. That's all we need here. Do I look like the sort of individual that drinks those? No, I'm guessing people are mad. You mean a gin and tonic, yeah? I mean, people are mad on the gin these days. Everyone loves a bit of gin. I don't like gin, you know, guys. It's not for me. It's very dry. Very dry. I don't know. I don't like it. It's not for me. Ezio, Kvaratskhelia is from Georgia. So, you know, not a million miles away. Yes, Tactician Tom, what's going on? He says, yes, Pig, on the beers, lad. It's my brother there, Tactician Tom. Yes, I'm having a cheeky little Corona right here, yeah. Just a couple of Coronas and limes. Thank you very much. What are you on tonight? Are you on the beers? It's Champions League final night, you know. Oh, nice, Captain Kringles. You've got Corona Extra and lime in the fridge as well. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, it's beautiful, to be fair. You can't really go wrong. Yeah, give me a gin and tonic banging by itself is disgusting. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. A lot of people like gin. I'm not really into it. Chris Koo, thank you so much, Chris. Cool. Get some doves from above in for Chris Koo. Congrats on 90k. Thank you very much there, Chris Koo. Yes, look at that, guys. We've hit 90,000 subscribers. It's raw. It's absolutely raw. Thank you, everyone who's been here and subscribed, new and old. Absolute legends. Next stop, 91k. Thank you, Jent, for your super chat as well. He says, Amorim, Ten Hag or Joe Biden? We've got to go with Amorim out of those choices, mate, surely. This game is being played in Germany. It's in the Allianz Arena in Munich. No beer, mate. Cup of tea and coffee. Just got back from a run and gym. Cup of tea and a coffee. 2 hot drinks at the same time. That's raw. Fair play. Only 10k to go. Yep, G-Wolf, 10k to go, lad. Still probably take us a good while, but 10k to go. I think we hit 85k in, like, October. So from that sort of metric, it's still going to be a while, but it's all good. Is your brother as devilishly handsome as you, Pig? No, mate, no. He's not, unfortunately. It's 2-0 to PSG! They've got a little bit lucky there with that deflection. Just a little bit lucky there, but it's in the back of the net. It doesn't matter because they all count. It's Doué. Doué. He's going to Doué. He's going to Doué. Doué. He's done them. He has done them. And goodness me, there you go. It's pretty fortunate, I suppose, but you shoot. You don't shoot, you don't score. He has shot. It's taken a deflection off the defender, and it's flummoxed Jan Sommer in the inter goal. And now it's 2-0 to PSG. Are PSG finally going to win this thing? After all these years of huffing and puffing with players like Zlatan and Cavani and Neymar and Mbappe and all these guys. Is this the team that's going to do it? Luis Enrique's young, hungry side. Well, they're going to bottle it big time if they don't, because they're already 2-0 up. Insane stuff. Insane stuff from PSG here with that start. I mean, it's kind of unlucky. It just comes off of DiMarco. DiMarco just sort of like tries to block it and not really looking at what he's doing. But he tries to get the block off and it's just come off of like his calf or something. And it is in the back of the net there. Yeah, he's unlucky there. It's deflected in off of DiMarco's calf. Pretty gash for Inter that. Oh, they have looked pretty shy. It's too easy. Inter doing United. They are. They've looked really shy. I know, Jonathan, this is mad, lad. I don't think it's over just yet. Surely there's a lot of time left for this to go. You know, getting Inzaghi going absolutely mad on the sidelines, guys. Absolutely mad on the sidelines. I'm sure there's plenty left to play in this one. So we'll see. But crikey, they're going to have to go at them now, and it's going to leave some holes. Did not know that, Thorn, so that's mad. Nasty stuff. But yeah, very, very crazy start to the game here. PSG doing bits early doors. Best team in the tournament. Yeah, fair play. From Paris with love. They've been right up there, haven't they? And they've got quite a young side, really. So fair play to them for showing up like this. You just need Nuno Mendes to be carded any time, including overtime, and Inter to score at least one for my bet builder. Go on, Scott. Let's hope that happens. Here he is here, Nuno Mendes. Turbrug, I'm all right. Thanks for asking. And yourself. I know. I agree, Tommy. What's that all about? He literally wasn't even looking. So he's like just done a 180 and turned his back to it. Not even really looking what he's doing. I know. That is pretty pussy, isn't it, lad? I know. What is that all about? He wasn't looking what he was doing, mate. How you think Mbappe is feeling, Pig? Well, I'm sure there would be a part of him that is a little bit disappointed. Obviously that he's not a part of it because he was there for years. But I'm sure he's pretty happy with his current situation as well. But then again, like, you know, I think with Mbappe in this team, this doesn't happen. Even though Mbappe's an amazing player, literally one of the best in the world. I don't think this happens. The reason this has happened is because all of a sudden, this PSG side, they're not really as big a team of prima donna mercenary melts. There's still probably a few in there, obviously. But no, they're a team of younger, hungrier players who want to win. And obviously, Luis Enrique's assembled this good, young, hungry team. He deserves all the credit in the world. He really deserves all the credit for this team because, you know, like the sum of the parts here is more than the parts, if you know what I mean. Whereas the older PSG teams, the parts were massive, but the actual overall sum of the team was gash compared. So this is a really good team, this PSG team. That's the word. They're a team. DiMarco doing a gusto. So sad for Inter. You know, don't be sad for them, mate. Sad for what it is coming in to wake up. Fans will be getting plastered in Paris tonight. Oh, I see what you did there. Nice one, Simon. A bit of plaster of Paris, lad. Yep, they'll be getting wrecked tonight, mate. PSG, whole new team now. Good on them for getting rid of Mbappe. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're better off. Do you think United sell Bruno? I do, actually, Andrew, because of the situation. We missed out on the Champions League. We need the money. We're paying money out for old signings and all sorts. And if they're prepared to pay 100 million or so, then surely it would be too good to turn down for a player who is 31. But you know what I kind of liken it to? Last summer, there was discussions about Salah. Obviously, you know, Salah's like, you know, incredible. But there was discussions about Salah potentially going to Saudi. And they decided he decided to stay, you know, and they kept him at Liverpool, yeah? Well, you need your best players, don't you, to do good things? And Bruno Fernandes is definitely one of our best players. So we're sort of taking a gamble if we were to sell him for 100 million and then go and buy other players. They might do well for us, but they also might be shite. We know what we've got with Bruno. He is a quality player for us who makes things happen. So, yeah, part of me thinks it's similar to, like, if Liverpool let Salah go. Why would they do that? It makes no sense. I'll tell you why they do that, to cash in and a lack of ambition. Because surely the best teams need to have the best players in them. And Bruno's one of the best players. So it's pretty ridiculous, really, that we consider it. But it shows where we're at, really, as a club. And there's two ways of looking at it. It could be good for a rebuild, you know, to use that money to invest. But I know what our owners are like, those shithouse Glazers. How much of that transfer fee are we actually going to get to use on new signings and stuff? And there's lots of other players at the football club that I'd much rather see sold instead of Bruno Fernandes. You know, players like Marcus Rashford and Onana and Højlund and these guys. So I don't really understand why we would want him to go. But if the money becomes too good, i.e. in excess of £100 million for an aging player, then they might well just do it. They might push him out to get the cash. But if you wanted the best players, if you wanted the best team, then you would keep Bruno, I think. Hello there, Griffin. How you doing there, lad? Welcome aboard again. Yeah, always getting robbed. Price tag to Oilhead's 200 million. Superstar says, oh, our PSG 2 up. They've just absolutely flummoxed them at the start here, lad. Bruno isn't good enough for PSG. You what? Bruno should just leave. Bruno's had his head turned. Can't really blame him, can you? Things have been shite at this football club for a long time. He deserves to be, you know, doing really big things. Now, I'm not saying the Saudi League is that, but he could get 700k a week tax-free there as well. Hey, Cake Cadet says, hey, Pig, have you seen this year's cheese running race? My God, some nasty falls this year. No, I haven't seen that one, Cake Cadet, lad, no. No, I haven't. I saw last year's, mate. I saw last year's. You what? Cake Cadet, you're off your head, mate. Jens, thank you very much for the super chat here. He says, sell Bruno and buy another Højlund. Oh, my God. Yeah, sell Bruno and buy another Højlund. Well, that's the risk, isn't it? So if you think about it, you know, you've got basically the possibility of getting a couple of shit players instead of Bruno. So imagine if you did get another Højlund or another Anthony. You've got to say that is a risk. It's definitely a possibility. But I think a lot of us would be reasonably happy if Bruno did need to go and wanted to go and we were going to sell him. I think most of us would be quite happy if we could get Gyökeres in there. Gyökeres and Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha is looking likely, obviously. If you could get Gyökeres and Cunha. Let me just ask the chat. As great as Bruno is, what would you rather? Bruno Fernandes or Cunha and Gyökeres? Let's just say that. I mean, Cunha's already done, so actually let's not say that. Let's say Mbuemo and Gyökeres or Gyökeres, whatever. Let's say that. So we'll go with one player or two players, guys. What would you prefer? I must admit, I think probably it does make sense to have Gyökeres and do you know what, Dilvani? You need to calm yourself down. Listen, mate, I say things how they look. Okay, like for instance, your name, Dildo Varney. You know what I'm saying? I know his name's Gyökeres. Lad. If I say Gyökeres, you just chill, bud. I know his name's Gyökeres, lad, but I'm going to call him that, lad, okay? That's what I'm going to call him. So don't worry about it, mate. It's semantics. Gyökeres won't join if the leading creative player gets sold in the same summer. Maybe, but it depends what other signings they make, doesn't it? It does. I mean, I still think that Gyökeres probably wouldn't want to come just based on where we're at. We don't have Champions League football. We literally finished 15th. So, but I'm a little bit surprised that a team like Arsenal haven't gone for him. So Arsenal are working on, they're getting that Benjamin Sesko, aren't they? You know, that's who they've gone for. Surprised they haven't gone for Gyökeres. It sort of leaves it a little bit open and clear for us. You'd go for Gyökeres and Jemba. It don't matter. I think we have 80 million plus offer for him. Yeah, you'd snap me hand off. I wouldn't take 80 for Bruno. Nah, I think we've got to get at least 110 million for him for it to be worthwhile for us to get rid of our best player, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's definitely not Dilvani. I mean, it's definitely not Bus. We're not getting into this, but it's definitely not Bus. Everyone wants Gyökeres. Yeah. Have you even ever been here, Dilvani? No. No, you have. Did you see how Amarim was laughing when Diallo was asked about Garnacho's future? I did. Well, it was a ridiculous question, wasn't it? He said something like, wasn't it like, because he said something to Ahmad, I can't even remember the question now, but it was the stupidest question. He was just laughing at the stupid question, that's all. He was literally just laughing at how stupid the question was, mate. Nah, I know, same. Exactly. You're all good, David, it's all good, we know who you mean. Yep, well, Amarim hasn't really been given a fair chance just yet, mate, to be fair to the lad. We've gone over this a lot, but I just feel like Amarim still hasn't really had much time or resources to prove himself. Certainly next season, we'll know, won't we? Next season, we'll know. But I think we'll be a lot better this season coming. Forgot about us signing Diego Leon. 1st of July, we get into the new financial year. Him and Cunha will be announced after that. Brilliant young talent, Leon, who goes straight in the team for sure. Nice, Tommy, nice. That'd be good, yes. That'd be good. I forgot about that also. Over to Dembele for PSG. Into the mixer. It's cut out by Dumfries. It's out behind for a corner. Out behind for a corner there. At least you can sign players we can't. Good old, sorry, not paying wages again. Oh, Colonel John. Gashtastic, lad. Mr. It's Hannibal from the A-team. Nice, mate. United players doing a meet and greet. Nah, I didn't see that, Kate Cadet. No, it doesn't surprise me, though, bud. You know, they're miserable bastards. I'm super live superstar. I am that. 31 minutes, 9 seconds gone. It's a corner for PSG. In it comes. Can they make it 3? And just completely penetrate into Raw in the first 20, 35 minutes of this game. Over the top it goes. It's out behind for a goal kick now. Jan Sommer retrieves it. Yep, still a long time left. Well, we just talk random shite here, Ezio, to be fair, lad. It's nothing new. I wouldn't say no, Stuart, lad. 100% Stuart. Good shout, Stuart, lad. I like your style, Stuart, lad. You know, why not? He would be a decent addition. Super chat. Jonathan David, available on a free. Could be a decent addition to the squad. Jamie Vardy. As a backup option off the bench, I wouldn't say no for a season. I'm not saying as a starter, but as a backup. Yeah, you know Mbappe's shaking this fist right now. I'm 2 minutes ahead of Discovery Plus. You don't get that with any other streamer. That's nutty, mate. Yeah, I'm seeing this before things have even happened in the Allianz Arena, mate. You know what I mean? Yep, could well be Dilvani. I like your style. Would you sign Martinez from Villa? Definitely Indy. Definitely better than Onana. Homer J. Pig, what do you think about Vince McMahon setting up a new sports entertainment company? That's the first I've heard of it, Homer. That's awesome, though. Also, didn't Eric Bischoff and also Hulk Hogan do something like that recently as well? There's a few different new organisations then come in. Interesting, Homer J. Well, I don't know, mate. I mean, obviously he's a bit of a weirdo, isn't he? But I guess competition's good for everyone. Zane Miyasi, thank you for a super chat again. He says, would you swap Holy Land and Rashford for Dembele? Yes. Definitely, I'd swap Rashford for Dembele, and I'd swap Rasmus for a packet of dry roasted peanuts. So basically, you can just have him for nothing. So yes, he literally would just be chucked in as a freebie, lad. So 100%. Nah, Luman, mate. You what? Inter don't look great. Vardy would start for United. Well, compared to this season just gone, you know, Højlund or Vardy, it's not even close. He definitely would have been a better option, yeah. But I'm not suggesting he's going to be a starter for us. I'm just suggesting that he could play like a Michael Owen role when we got him. Just a cheap, free signing that we can just get to chip in a few goals here and there. Should have bought Vardy years ago. He's too old now. Well, I'm just saying he's still bag a goal in the top flight. Did it for struggling Leicester this season. Okay, corner comes in for PSG and headed behind. Goal kick for Inter. Yep, true. But, I mean, have you seen the amounts of goals he scored over there? I mean, it is insane. All he needs to do is get about a third of that for us. And he's going to be absolutely spot on. Yeah, that's it. They dumped the Galactico model and instantly came better. So true, so true. So true. It's all about a team, isn't it? The best teams are the ones that have the best, you know, super style, team spirit, all that sort of stuff. It's not just a set of strangers. Man United's a fine example of that. We just lost to the Asian All-Stars, a literal team of strangers who were flung together. We certainly are not a good team, but PSG are. And they're doing well at the minute. Inter struggling to do anything in this game. They've just got it down the left and got a crossover, but it's out the other side for a throw into PSG. Vardy would score more goals than Rasmus and Xerxes combined. Yep, I agree. Even at his age of 38 or whatever he is, I agree. He would. Roasted peanuts. Oh, here he is again. Zamiassi says, if they did a new Knight Rider series, would the car be a Tesla or not? Definitely not, mate, no. How could they do that? That would be gash. That would be truly awful, mate. You can't make Kit a Tesla. Come on now, that's... Nah, mate, that would not be right. Surely it just still has to be... What even was it? Was it a Trans Am or something, mate? What was it back in the day? I've actually forgotten, but it was pretty sick. Pretty sick car. Nah, it just have to be the same car, mate. Yeah, it's a Trans Am, says Gaz. Yeah, it's a banging vehicle. Much better than that shitty Tesla. I like a Tesla, by the way. I've always said I'd like to have a Tesla just because they're like one of the safest cars on the road. You know, all of that business. But in terms of actual awesomeness, they're not awesome, are they? I know they're really quick and safe and all of that, but they're not like having a good old fat muscle car from that era. Much rather have a fat old muscle car like that. How's it going, Mike Blakemore? How you doing? Yeah. Cheers for that, though, Zane. Definitely, I don't think a Tesla's the one. Nah. Kit wasn't a Trans Am, wasn't it? What was Kit then? But it did look, it's like that sort of car. Corvette, says Alex. Nice, nice. Sonia. It's a PSG destruction jobby so far. Inter have gotten a corner, though. Dodge charges your car. Lovely, lovely. I like those muscle cars, mate. Aaron! Get in there, Aaron. How you doing, boss? Yeah, no, I've actually gone off them over the last year or so, you know, Fleshin. Not for any gash political reasons or anything. Just, I don't know, I just... Oh! Thuram! Marcus Thuram can't quite get that on target. Big chance goes a begging there for Inter. The corner comes into the back post. He leaps really well, gets up, gets a good connection on it, but it's just left of the stick. Oh, my goodness, yes. Oh, he should take that, really. He should bury that, really. Pontiac Firebird. Oh, okay. Yeah, nice one, Gaz. Pontiac Firebird. Yeah. Nah, Captain Whippass. I can't make. We're doing a watch along here, man. In sunny Devon. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yes, that's an old school classic. Kit was a Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. Just check, never knew. Oh, so it was a Trans Am. So, sorry, a Trans Am is a... Yeah, okay, then. You confused me with that Pontiac Firebird guff. So it is a Trans Am. It's both. Kit was a Pontiac Firebird. Oh, I don't know. You guys confusing me now. Let's just see what's going on. They're taking a little bit of water here on. There's just a bit of treatment going on here for Nuno Mendes, who's down. Nice. See, it was a Trans Am then. Firebird Trans Am 1982. Your brother had a Firebird. Lovely cars, old school classics. Shane McCarthy, PSG are nuts, man. How you getting on, Shane? Yes, they had a brilliant start to this game. Hope you're good, mate. What a great start. Wasn't a Corvette. That's a good signing, that, you know, with Trent going out, Jeremy Frimpong going to Liverpool. I think that's a really great signing, yeah. He'll do well in that team, I think. And Oldsmobile. Austin Allegro. Favourite SUV? I don't know. Does a Range Rover count? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, probably something like that. I don't know. Not really huge into SUVs. What do I drive? I drive a Hyundai Accent. A 2001 Hyundai Accent with a 1.3 litre engine. You know, but it's not my dream car or anything. That's just my shopping cart, lad. That gets me from A to B. One day I shall have a dream car such as a Mitsubishi Evo 7 or a Ferrari Scaglietti 612 or something, I don't know. But right now, The Hyundai Accent does fine. It works. It's still going. Well, we will when we can, Ezio. I actually won't, Ezio. I'm honestly, I'm keeping that car until it goes bang. So it's still going at the moment. I don't care if I won $1 million. I will literally keep that until it's not functional anymore, and then I'll get a new car. But that's what I do. I'm just keeping it until it goes bang, pretty much. Yep. 100k subs for the Ferrari. We need a few more than that, boss. Yeah. I don't like Ford Focuses myself, really. I know, like those STs and stuff, they're pretty sporty and stuff, but I'm just not really into Ford Focuses myself. Big up the Accent, yeah. Now you're talking, Captain Kringles. Definitely G-Wolf, yeah. I'm not bothered anyway. I'm not bothered about having a nice car anyway. If you've got a nice car, you just get targeted by people. I know somebody had their car stolen recently. They had what's one of those Porsche SUV ones, and stolen off their driveway type thing. Not good. Not good at all. Not good at all. Whereas nobody's stealing my Accent. You know what I mean? Nobody's stealing that piece of shit. It's worth 250 quid or something. Nobody's stealing that, mate. Unless they plan on doing a robbery or something. In that case, they might. But nobody's stealing that bag of shite. Yeah, I like my cars like Rooney likes his women old. Oh, I do, yeah, I do. I like the 90s Honda Civics as well. I like the 90s Supras, that sort of era. Skylines, the Nissan Skylines and all that sort of stuff. I love all those 90s Japanese cars. Amazing. TCG Hub, you're on the coach coming back from Birmingham Card Show. How the devil are you? Not too bad, TCG. Thanks for asking. And yourself? Yeah, okay, fair enough, Dropper. I'll take your word for it, lad. True. Nissan Qashqai. Oh, horrible cars. No. They're good cars. They're good cars. Reliable, like you say. No, my mate's got a Qashqai and I drove it once and I was surprised how shit and horrible it was. But not as nasty to drive as a Nissan Juke. That is probably the worst car I've ever driven. It's so horrible to drive. Something just fundamentally wrong with it. It's like they've taken all the joy out of driving with it. The Duke is even worse, mate. Yeah. RS Cosworth. Nissan Skyline, that'd be nice. End of the year quiz, we are going to do that. We're working on that with the Cineman in a week or two, lad. Yes, mate. You want to come on it, Manny? You want to be a contestant, Manny? You're welcome to if you want to. It's only got about 53,000 on it, Chris. Nutty, isn't it? Still going. Dodge Charger, yeah, fair play. Did he SCF? I don't think he did he? Did he? The Duke makes me want to puke. It's just a horrible car to drive. Yeah. I had one as a courtesy car for a couple of days, and it was horrible as well. The Duke, I mean. Thank you, Paul Story, for liking the vid. Same G-Wolf. How funny. I remember when I was like 15 or 16. I think 16. Because technically it was like a motorcycle or something. You could actually drive a Robin Reliant whilst having like a motorcycle license, or maybe even just a CBT, like for your moped. So like when we were 16, we were all thinking, we're all trying to buy a Robin Reliant. I never got one, but it was one of those things when we were 16, because you can't get a proper car yet. Try and get a Robin Reliant. Same as G-Wolf, yeah. Oh, classic. I know you viewed pretty meaty, mate. Pretty meaty you view. We're getting there. Do you think Man United will win a Premier League within 5 years? No, unfortunately I don't, mate. I don't. Once those Glazer shitbags have gone, then yes, maybe. But pretty much we'll never will while they're still here, I don't think. Oh! How has he missed that? Goodness me, PSG boarded the back post. And was it Dembele arriving? He just couldn't quite get the right connection on it. It's kept in, though. Thank you, Gaz. He says, smash the like for the button. Wait, the Duke is worse than a 20-year-old Hyundai. To drive it is, Face Blue, mate. That Hyundai is, like, so nice to drive. Like, the steering's real light. It's kind of like, it just breezes around corners and stuff. It's a really low car. It's really low down to the ground. So it's really quite nice to drive, even though it's just a kind of a granny car. But the Duke, horrible feeling car to drive. It's like so unfun to drive, you know what I mean? It's just a Fair enough. I mean, it's a tool. It's a utility car, isn't it? It's to get you from A to B. But in terms of actual any pleasure of driving it, nah, the Duke is horrible. The Duke is literally horrible, mate. Yeah. Yo, 0793, what's happening? Thank you, Chris Bamo. There, you know it. Well, that beer was very nice, guys. Cheeky little Corona. Love it. I have to get another one at half time. I'm having a cheeky little Corona tonight, Shane. Why not, eh? Champions League night. I bought a lime. I bought some Coronas. I wasn't going to, but, you know, I just saw a little offer at the co-op for, what was it, like a packet of 4 fresh burgers and 4 Coronas for £6.50, mate. I like a piece of that. You know what I'm saying? I thought I'd have a piece of that action. Oh, yeah. Have a piece of that action, mate. This captain says that's a deal. Oh, it is. Shane says that's a bargain. Yeah, if you Google it or go on Uber or go to your local co-op, they've probably got it on there, mate. It's not a bad deal, that. Yes, old Mercs are great too, definitely. And old Jags. I love a Jag. I know they're not reliable, but I do love an old Jag. New Mini Cooper on my lessons. Then my instructor switched to a Citroen C3. It was such a downgrade. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, the Mini Cooper's quite enjoyable. Never driven one, but been in one. The season finals have been epic. You see PSG up 2-0 and tell myself PSG's not for everyone, man. I battered them in 2019. Totally different PSG side, though, isn't it? Like, this is an actual team. That side wasn't a proper team. Super. Oh, really, Shane? Oh, fair enough, then. Yeah, that's a bit gash, then. Jens says, duck, chicken, or lamb. I raise grass-fed lamb, by the way. Nice. Mrs. P would say lamb. Lamb's her absolute favourite. Chicken goes with everything, mate. I love a chicken. But actually, in terms of tasty meats, I would say duck's the one. I love a bit of duck. The only thing I don't like about duck is just like, you just don't get a lot of meat on a duck. You know, so I never really have a duck. You know, like when you get those duck crispy pancakes or whatever from the Chinese takeaway. And then it's just like, it's got all that shredded duck and stuff. And then it's all just gone within 2 seconds, mate, with those pancakes, you know? It's like you need to have about 7 ducks just to feel satisfied. That's the problem. Nice one, Jenska. Appreciate you. Aaron says, the UK is so cheap. How do you all complain? Are you taking the piss, mate? Are you taking the piss? I think the UK's got to be one of the most expensive places to live right now, doesn't it? Sometimes there's some deals on, but we get shafted, mate. Do you know how much my energy bill is every month, mate? About 200 odd quid. Like literally just to have electricity and gas and electric and all that. It's like getting on for two and a half grand a year, maybe 3, just for that shite. And then we get rinsed on other stuff like TV licenses and bullshit. Nah, we get rinsed in this country, lad. It's rinsed. Only expensive if you live there. Well, fair enough. Thank you, Andrew Thompson. Appreciate that, you legend. Yes, Canute's duck press is amazing. Yes, it is good. Oh, Kvaratskhelia, a header from the corner for PSG. They've nearly made it 3-0 just before half-time. And it looks like it's about to be half-time. Oh, watching football's very expensive, yeah. Rip off Britain. Highest electricity prices in Europe. That's right, Diaba. He says, you're right about duck. Not enough meat. Spot on. PS Ireland's much more expensive than England. Oh, is it really? Oh, goodness. That's gash then. Yeah, well, it's quite expensive here in England, but I guess it's all sort of like relative as well, isn't it? You know, like in certain countries it might earn a lot less money and things might cost a lot less kind of thing. So it's not, I'm not saying Ireland that way at all, but because it's not, but I'm just saying like obviously some countries might seem cheaper, but then the people living there might be earning less and stuff. Yeah, could have been 4-0. Absolutely. Going up big time. That's mad, isn't it? Hypergraphia. What? Was that at an airport by any chance? Airport prices are just insane. Yep, there you go. True, Manny, true. Well, it didn't help with all this Russia guff, did it? This Russia-Ukraine conflict stuff, did it really? PSG win the UCL, Spurs win Europa, Newcastle with Carabao, Palace win the FA Cup. Yes, bizarre season. It's the season of the birds. Apart from PSG, obviously, there. But the season of the birds, lad. Crystal Palace, the Eagles won. Magpies won. And the Liver Birds won. Yeah, that's true. Take it out. How dare you say that, mate? Good, you have the OnlyFans money rolling in, pig. Dude, listen, I told your mum to keep that private, lad. All right? People are going to think I'm a digital pimp, lad, now. Okay? And that might be the case. But, you know, your mum shouldn't be telling you our private business. Do you understand? Sorry. I'm sorry, Mrs. Cadet. I hope she's not in earshot, mate. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Mrs. Cadet. But your sons are wrong. Yeah? Right. Sally Griffin. He says, Piggy, what are you telling the teams at half-time? Well, if I'm PSG's manager, I'm telling them to keep going, show that great intensity that they're showing. Keep going, keep doing what they're doing. And if you're Inter, you're literally giving them a massive kick up the arse, slapping all of them round the face with a wet haddock. I'm telling them to sort their frigging lives out. You've worked so hard to get to this frigging final, and you're going to go out there and bottle and meander like a bunch of fucking United melters. You know, you hang your heads in shame, kick yourselves up the arse, punch each other in the face, and go out there and fucking win. That's what they need to do, those Inter melts, because they are melting in this game. She's upstairs, says kicking out. Oh yeah, she's all. That makes sense. Oh, how much cheese have you consumed today? Right, honestly. Oh no, I did have a cheese toasty. Yeah, not much cheese though. Probably, you know, just a few slices in the grand scheme of things. Oh, nightmare gas. They do. Timer pig. Oh yeah, let's turn that off. Yes, Mrs. P, I know. Mrs. P! Nah, I think she's busy watching film with Little Miss there, but yeah. Told you last stream, PSG will be winning, pig. Nice one, MCFC kid. Yep, good shout, good shout. They're doing really well at the minute. It's not over yet, though. It's only half time. But you have to say PSG looking way better so far, yeah. Pig with the feet picks. You're devastated. What year did I start watching United? Literally my whole life. My whole life, me, I'm from a United family. My brother and sister are older than me. They were all big time into it. My brother especially, and obviously my parents, my mum, her whole family, uncles, cousins, the lot. Everyone's United fans. So literally my whole life. Your mum's watching Britain's Got No Talent. Nice. You had 200 grams of cheese, homemade pizzas. Oh, lovely. Doing the race of cheese. Nah, it's already gone by, hasn't it? Russell Bland, thank you so much for the super chat, you legend. He says, wow, I actually forgot about this game. Bit pished. Enjoyed Timu's negotiations on it. Oh, thank you very much, Russell. I appreciate that. Oh, by the way, I mean, I don't know if he's watching. He probably isn't. But I do have to say a massive thank you to somebody here. Was it Stephen Newton? Let me just double check, make sure I've got it right here. I've got to say, yeah, Stephen Newton, I don't know if you're watching live, but Stephen Newton left a super thanks on there, which is insane, lad, like on that video that I made. He left a $49.99 super thanks, which is crazy. I don't really get that many super thanks. That's when you can post what it is, it's like a super chat on a not live video. But he's left a $50 or a £50 super chat on there, super thanks on there. That's insane. So get some big love in there, please, for Stephen Newton. I don't know if he's watching or not, but big ups to him, because that's very nice. What a legend. Beat Sky. Yes, Beat Sky. PSG are just amazing, aren't they? They do everything good that United don't. Yeah, they're a proper team. Nice one, Jabba. You sent a message on Instagram. Nice one, Jabba, lad. Good man. I'll check that out after the stream, boss. Get in there. Paul Warby, or I tried to. Who else do I have to respond to on Insta? Was it Ryan? People were waiting for responses. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Oh, hang on. What's this you sent me here? Oh, you put your car in there. Is that a Ford Sierra? Is that a Ford Sierra, mate? What is that? Or a Ford Orion? Mate, what is that car? That's so nice. My mum used to have a Ford Orion, you know. I don't think it is a Ford Orion, is it? Oh, it's a RS 500 Cosworth. Mate, that's lovely. That's lovely, mate. To be fair, that is nice. That's looking nice, mate. I like that. That's beautiful. Sorry, Jabba. I see what you're saying now. You want me to look at that pic? Nice one, mate. It's a lovely car, that. Cosy, yeah. Very nice. Very, very nice. How much is that to insure? I bet that's a lot to insure, isn't it? The ultimate boy races car. Love it. Oh, yes, I saw it, Daz Salford. Yes, I put, I think, like a fire emoji or something on there. I thought it was fun, mate. Nice one. Pretty funny, mate. Yeah. Flying Pig sponsorship instead of the team viewer shite or whatever. Legend, lad. Thank you, Daz Salford, for the £5 super chat. Really appreciate that. You're a hero. Cozzy's a classic. Yeah, big time. Love a fast old Ford, definitely. Hey, Tactician Tom, do you remember that time when your friend was driving when he first passed his test? Are you still here, Tactician Tom? Do you remember that time when your friend, I won't say which one, but he had an escort, just like an escort, just nothing crazy, and he somehow literally got it, and then like literally that day or week or something managed, they went up to like an entertainment complex near us, and he just pinned it into a lamppost going round the slowest of roundabouts ever. Like, how did he do that? That's hilarious. Just written it off in the first couple of days of having it or something. Unbelievable. Nice, your mate had one, got a new one every year as his dad was director of Ford Dagenham, mate. Nice, nice. Yeah, thank you, Thomas Sanford. Appreciate that. Right, I'm going to go get myself another Corona. Let's have a little Coca-Cola chaser. And also, I need a quick slash. Don't go anywhere, you legends. Don't go anywhere. Keep smashing those likes. Talk amongst yourselves a minute, and I'll be right back. Also, hit the subscribe button. Help us get to 91,000 subscribers. Right, back in a second. Nice one, legends. I am back. I've got myself another Corona and lime. Cheers. Cheers, guys. Big ups, everyone. Happy Saturday night. So this is like the last proper game of the season here now. So, you know, seems like an end of a chapter. A really shit chapter for Man United, but the end of a chapter here for the channel. 90,000 subs reached at the end of the season. Big ups to all the legends for being here throughout the season. And here tonight as well, you legends. Let's go. Cheers to you, Griffin, as well. You're on the Skull Whales Tails. Nice. Why does this one taste so much nicer than the first one? You know what I mean? Probably because the first one went down a treat. Does anybody know what I mean? The second one. Why is the second one nicer? Interesting. Lime pig, please. Cheers, Gozaros lad. Let's go. Well, fair enough, but I mean, it's because he has been a big player for us, and obviously he is a great player. And if, in an ideal world, if we were trying to build a great team, then surely you would want to keep hold of Bruno if money wasn't an issue. Obviously, money is an issue, plus we're being offered great money for him, and he's getting on a bit. So I could understand why they would sell him, but I also think it's still not the most ambitious move to do, is it, if you really want to try and win things? But it could actually help us if we were to recruit well using the money, but that's a big question, a big if. You're drinking a PBR? Oh, yeah, a Pabst Blue Ribbon. Bit of a gash one, lad, but fair play to you, stay God, I respect it. Much needed break. Yeah, you're used to the alcohol taste after the first one. Yeah, that's probably it. First kills the taste buds. Thank you, Susan, you legend. Cheeky Monster Aussie Lemonade. What is that, then? How many subs was I at the start of the season? Honestly, I don't know, actually, boss. That's a great question. I know I hit 85,000 in, like, September, October time or somewhere around there. So, you know, it's nearly taken me the best part of a year to get another 5k, but I don't know, actually. Yeah, no, that's ridiculous, that one, Kate Cadet. Okay, Ruddy says, start ordering that silverback. Do you have to order one? You don't have to order one. You don't have to pay for it, do you? Surely they just ship it out to you, lad. Then Bailey for the Ballon d'Or, also into doing a Liverpool form, a potential treble to nothing this season. Mental, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. Ballon d'Or, I mean, I wouldn't say that, Rishab. I'm just trying to think of who's had, but I mean, I still think, like, you know, I mean, I guess if you're going to look at players who've done it on the biggest of the stages here for the likes of, you know, in the Champions League, winning it and stuff. But obviously, Salah's had a ridiculous season, hasn't he? Salah. Who else? You know, people like Mbappe. If you look at his strike rate, he'll be in the conversation, you know, people like that. But, yeah, fair play. Russell Bland, thank you for the £5 super chat, you hero. Let's go, Russell. He says, I am in a tricky spot. I said if you came back and it had fruit in it, I would have to unsub. Now I'm in a spot. Well, the first one I had a minute ago, mate, also had fruit in it. So, got to be more observant, lad. Look, it's a Corona. Just so you know, I would never really ever put a piece of fruit or lime. I would never put lime in any other beer. Just a Corona or like a Sol or basically a Mexican cerveza. You've got to have a Corona with a piece of lime in, don't you guys? Smash your one if you agree. It's like, it's wrong not to have a Corona with a piece of lime, mate. You have to have it. It's the law. It's the law, mate. You have to have it with a Corona. I'd never put it in any other type of beer, though. Yeah. Exactly. Alex says, that's not good money, Piggy. We paid 70 million for him. Who, sorry? Who's that now? Sorry, who are we talking about? I've got confused here, mate. Jens, thank you for the 50 knock super chat. He says, I've had a Fiat Uno Turbo IE, Ford Sierra 2-litre Skoda pickup, Toyota Hiace, Suzuki Grand Vitara, Passat Golf, and Amarok Canyon. So there you go. Nice, Jens. Fair play. Thanks for your motoring history there, mate. Nice one. What have I had? I've had a Mitsubishi Charisma. That was my first car. I've only had 4 cars. Mitsubishi Charisma, then a Gas-tastic Vauxhall Vectra, and then a Honda Civic from 2003, nice car, but there was too much spending on it to put it through its MOT and stuff, so sacked it off, and then a Hyundai Accent. Those are the only 4 cars I've ever had. Nice, it's underway, guys. Second half's underway. Sync up with us if you can. Timer's up there. Sync up. Inter really do need to come out guns blazing here. What's going on with Inter tonight? They look like a bit of a shadow of themselves. Is it the Gas-tastic Dortmund-inspired kit that they're wearing? Don't know. You have to have lime in it. Exactly. It's like having Jack and Coke, yeah. That's Southern English posh beer. It's really not, mate. You're talking about a Corona X. That's not Southern English. This is like Mexican cartel beer, mate. Do you know what I mean? What are you talking about? This is like the sort of beer you have, you know, if you're like into drug trafficking. What are you on about? It's not a Southern English posh beer at all. What? Come on, bud. Nah, mate. Come on. Corona's way better than a Bud, mate. Come on. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. There's a few ones in here, yet you know. Corona needs it. Exactly, Justin. Exactly, you know. You know. You know. Kate Cadet says it's a Corona, that's how you're meant to drink it. Yeah, it's the law. You actually can get arrested if you don't drink Corona with a piece of lime in it, mate. That's a known fact. Well, when I first got with Mrs. P, that's the car I was driving, actually. The Mitsubishi Charisma. Get this, guys. Here's a little tip for you, yeah? I don't know if you can do this in this day and age. Me and Mrs. P were friends since college, though. She went to the same college as me, but, you know, she was going out with somebody else at the time. And then, you know, 10 years later, saw her on a dating site, sent her a message. But she'd always been on my Facebook, right? She was always on my Facebook, you know, as a friend from back in college days. You know, and then, obviously, I sent her a message on Plenty of Fish, arranged to go for that first date. Do you know what I did on the first date? A little piece of advice for you guys. Obviously, cleaned the car up a good one, got a nice cheeky little air freshener in there and all that. But no, picked her up. And what was playing? Well, I'll tell you what was playing. Bon Jovi was playing. You know why Bon Jovi was playing? Don't get me wrong, I like a bit of Bon Jovi. But you know why Bon Jovi was playing? Because on her Facebook page, it said that she liked Bon Jovi. So, you know, like when back in the day, it used to show what musicians you liked and stuff. I can't remember now. So I thought that was a bit of a move, you know. Get the old Bon Jovi playing when she picked up. And of course she's like, oh, I love Bon Jovi. Get in. Do you know what I mean? Bit of Bon Jovi, lad. That's baby making music right there. Oh, do you reckon, Aaron? Come on, that's harsh. Nah, not at all, Ezio, lad. I love a bit of Bon Jovi. Nice one, Sean. There you go, Gozzares, lad. Okay, fair enough, Jens. I feel you. I mean, it's, you know, it's a weak beer. It's only, what, 4.5%. Donnarumma now with the goal kick for PSG. Yeah, you did some research. That's charisma. Not till, like, the 7th date there, Shane. Too much information I'm giving out here, I think. She was a slow burner, mate. Slow burner, you know what I'm saying? Oh... Nice beats, guy. You see, that's it. Mrs. P's got a really strange taste in music, actually. She really likes loads of old school music. Like, her favourite sort of artists are like Roy Orbison and stuff like that. She likes old school music, the Beatles and Roy Orbison, all that sort of stuff. Not that that's strange, but she's not into modern music at all. Oh, PSG mistake. They've gifted away a corner. Metallica or Black Sabbath? That's very tough, but for me it has to be Metallica. Basically, G-Wolf, yeah, basically. Yeah. If she liked Westlife, well, if she liked Westlife, then I guess, you know, we'd be, I guess we'd have been playing some Westlife, mate. Although I probably wouldn't have gone on a date with her if she liked Westlife, mate, in the first place, so I don't know. Maybe not. I have a dream. Was that Westlife? I can't remember now. Thank you so much, Daz Salford, for the super chat, you legend. Forgot to tell you, got my Bacon Brigade shirt on. Fruit of the Loom are well comfy t-shirts, just try not to stain it. Nice one, Daz Salford, nice one. Oh, you got one of the Fruit of the Loom ones? Yeah, I only had some of those. I've got most of them are like Gildan ones. I don't know which one's better. Maybe the Gildan one's thicker, but yeah. Oh, you got the Fruit of the Loom. Nice one, Daz, mate. Thank you very much for wearing that and rocking that, you hero. That's what it's all about. Thank you for the £5 super chat. Rain down love hearts for this, Don. And if you can, get your t-shirt on, guys. Jens, thank you so much for gifting out 5 members as well. Big ups, Daz Salford. Jens has sent 5 Flying Pig memberships. Come on, Jens. Big ups to the new members. Oh, big chance for PSG to make it 3. He's bottled it, Kvaratskhelia. Oh, my goodness me. That was Kvaratskhelia right there with a shot of that caliber. That was not good from Kvaratskhelia there. He should have buried that. Just fell to him. Just outside the 6-yard box, and he just spooned it. Slipped up, it seemed like. Not great. Big ups to you there, Jens. Awesome, awesome. First rant First rant. I don't know, mate. I think one of my first rants on the channel was maybe about Gareth Bale being bought by Real Madrid. I was like complaining, saying we should have gone in for this guy and all this stuff. That's when we could have actually signed players like that, realistically. You know, not now. But yeah, that's one of the first ones I remember doing. Yeah. Big rant about the 2014 Euros as well, with England losing to Iceland. Remember that? Yeah, Russell says fruit in beer and now Ron Bon Jovi. Wow, you're pushing me. Nothing wrong with Bon Jovi, mate. Bon Jovi's awesome, man. Come on, mate. Shot through the heart and you're to blame, darling. You give love a bad name. Nothing wrong with a bit of Bon Jovi, mate. There you go. They did a cover of it. That's it. Yeah. ABBA did the original. Oh, yeah, I knew that. But I'm just saying, I thought they did a cover of it. Who was the better winger for United, Beckham or Giggs? Wow, what a question. Better winger, I've got to go Giggsy. But Beckham was absolutely incredible. His passing and stuff was brilliant. But as a winger, you know, beating players, all that sort of stuff, Giggsy. It's funny, mate. You know what really triggers me, guys? I saw some bullshit post the other day. I think it was Sport Bible, one of those guff bags. But it said something along the lines of, name a player who would struggle in this modern era. We'll start. Ryan Giggs. You what? You fucking what? Ryan Giggs would crush it in this era. It pisses me off. People are just idiots these days. They don't remember how good these players were. Football was better back then. It was harder. Giggsy had to ride challenges. Giggsy was playing in a more physical league. Giggsy was playing in a 4-4-2 as a conventional winger. Don't look at his stats and compare them with Salah. It's pointless, ridiculous. Not the same fucking thing. But I'll tell you, if Giggsy was in a 4-3-3, he'd still cause havoc, still rinse defenders, still score goals. So don't even get me started, mate. Giggsy was an absolute baller. Giggsy the sort of player that even when he was like 40 playing central midfield for us, he was still an absolute genius. People are idiots, man. Anyway, it pisses me off. Absolute dicks. People saying that Giggsy wouldn't be able to handle in this modern era. No, if anything, Giggsy would do better in this modern era than he did back then. If anything, he'd do better. Giggsy was a baller. What the hell? Oh, yeah, what about wanting LVG out and coming with your brother, one of the OG podcasts? Oh, crikey, yeah. Old school, man. It's like, what, like 2014, 15 sort of eras. You know it, Wondrous Words. You've seen that one. Captain Kringle says, shout out to Lepin Kulta, Finnish beer. Try it. Where can I get that from, Captain Lad? Don't say Finland. Yep, different league these days. Diane Lowe, thank you so much for subscribing there, Diane. Appreciate you. Yes, Diane, welcome aboard. If you're new like Diane, give us a cheeky little subscribe down there somewhere. Giggs was brilliant. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, into ball in. Good punch there by Donnarumma. He's down, though. He's taking a little knock, has he? Yeah, football is guff these days. Do me a favour. I know. Compared to back then, I feel like Giggsy would just be like an absolute terror in this modern era. Giggs would destroy both. Oh my God. Ryan Giggs would destroy teams if he were playing out. Definitely he would, yeah. No way Giggs would struggle nowadays and he wouldn't shave his chest. Nah, true. And he'd shag your misses at the same time as well, lad. 90s football was the best. Yeah, it was. To me, it's the most special time, definitely. Yeah, 90s. That's my favourite era. 2000s was great as well. But yeah, to me, the 90s is the one. Totally agree, Thomas. Donnarumma, strong goalkeeping again. Cross comes in from the corner and he's out to push it away. The rebound shot is blocked and now it's back all the way to Jan Sommer for Inter. It is Inter pushing most of the second half as you would expect here. Yeah, I do, Ezio. I do. He was a very good player. Obviously, he'd have to play. It's not the ideal scenario. He'd be much better in like a 4-3-3 in the modern era, or a 4-4-2, obviously, which what we played a lot of the time back in the day. But any team with a sort of winger or a left winger, left midfielder, left winger, he'd be absolutely spot on. When you talk about systems, wing backs and shit like that, it's a bit more difficult to say. But 4-3-3, if he's playing the left wing role in a 3-4-3, like you've just said, why not? Giggsy would be a rinser, lad. He was lightning. Giggs, #1 winger in history. I mean, I wouldn't say that, Alex, but he's not far off of it, mate. Honestly, he's not far off of it. And there were some stunning wingers back in the day. People like Figo, Ronaldinho. Rivaldo, that sort of shit. I don't know. I'm trying to think now, but there's been some. Yeah, fair enough. Georgie Best is a great shout, Ezio. Yeah. I'm 37, Sharon McLaughlin, and yourself? Like spike, Kim. What's going on? Thank you for the like spike. Yes, give us a thumbage. I know. Well, in some ways, Mark, he was like a proper player, wasn't he? Like his vision, his passing range was brilliant. I just think back, I think, was it the game? Yeah, the game where we got done up when Nani got sent off and Fergie was fuming. That was against Real Madrid, wasn't it? Yeah. That game, Giggsy was just controlling the game. He was absolutely bossing them, mate. Giggsy at like 39, 40 was crushing Real, lad. Until that shit show happened, anyway. Oh, exactly. Oh, exactly. Scholesy would just destroy fools these days, mate. Great shouts, Stuart. Robin and Ribery, yeah, great shouts. Great shouts. McManaman, you what? Why? What wasn't Giggs a midfielder? That's what I always thought. No, late on, that's what's so good about Giggsy. He was able to, most wingers, once their legs are gone, that's it, they're done. But Giggsy was such a clever player, he could play in the midfield. He moved central later on in his career. When he was older and his legs had gone, he moved central, and he was a great midfielder. He was a great passer. Fantastic. But obviously earlier, when he had those legs, he was just a flying winger. Like when he first came through, he was just an absolute flying left winger down the left. Just crushing fools. Yep, he was, wasn't he, Paul? Yeah, and Thierry Henry was very early as well. No better left winger in history. Fair one. Oh, Inzaghi's just got a yellow card for something over on the sidelines. Good shout. What an idol. Simone Inzaghi's got him mad, mate. He did, didn't he? I know. What a player, mate. That's it. Pisses me off when people talk about him these days. He would absolutely kill this current era. He would destroy them. Hey, Rushmano, how you doing tonight, lad? He says scenes in Paris right now. Oh, I bet they're absolutely frothing over there right now. Yeah. Crazy. Fair play to them. I mean, it's been a long time coming, hasn't it, for them with all the sort of money they've spent and resources they've put into it over the years. Turns out all they needed was not a team of Galacticos, but obviously a very good coach who's assembled a very hard-working, young, hungry team. They just needed a better team. Get in there. Robin came close, but he wouldn't take Giggsy's position. Well, Robin was like a right-sided midfielder, wasn't he? He would cut in. He was like Anthony Dos Santos if Anthony was actually good. You know what I mean? Robin was amazing. Robin was absolutely amazing. And Ribery on the other side. Robin and Ribery. I mean, that's about as good as you're going to get as well in terms of wingers back in the day. Captain Kringles, thank you so much there, Captain Kringles. Come on, Captain Kringles. Appreciate the 100 knock. Super chat here, lad. Thank you so much. He says, I miss the old era with no tattoo melters. Stole it from us rockers, bikers, seamen and prisoners. No divers, no faking injuries, except Italians. They invented that, sheesh. They focused on the game. Yeah, so true, man, so true. So very little, very little in terms of theatrics back in the day, especially if you go back before the 90s. Like 80s, 70s, 60s, they were tough bastards. They'd literally 2-foot you and then you wouldn't even get sent off or anything. You just carry on. Pretty nutty, lad. Exactly. Giggsy, most decorated player we've had. Vitas Palauskis, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Big ups. Get yourself some love in there for Vitas. You wish we had Gascoigne back in the day's talent. So true. Nearly happened, didn't it? Spurs pinched him from us. Fergie went on holiday thinking he'd had him signed, and then he ended up going to Spurs because they bought his parents a house or some shite. Absolute joke. Michael Carrick would have been amazing, yes, in this modern era. So true. So true. So true. But yeah, you are right. When I think of a classic left winger, the first one that comes to mind, it is Giggs. It's Giggsy. He's the classic left winger. Messi wasn't a left winger, says Alex. When did we say that? The press and the passing from PSG. Yeah, definitely, mate. You're absolutely right. Their pressing is fantastic. So much energy up there. Just don't give any time. True, Daniel. True. Yeah, I mean, Bale started as like a left back when he was at Southampton, and then left side for Spurs, and then he sort of became like almost like a central centre forward or a cam or something, almost just playing through the middle, just destroying for scoring goals. And then he obviously went to Spain. Hazard was a better player than Giggs. Oh, PSG nearly make it 3. And not quite on target there from Hakimi. Nah, Hazard was not better than Giggs, mate. I'm sorry, I'm not having that. Okay, I guess like if you're talking about primes and stuff, Hazard was an unbelievable player, such a genius. But I kind of feel like he just was inconsistent. He was inconsistent and a bit of a melter. You know what I mean? Like, he should be going down as one of the best players in history, and he's not, because he was an inconsistent melter that had a bit of an ego. So I feel like the consistency of Giggsy, the fact Giggsy changed his game later on in his career. I'm sorry, I'm going Giggsy. Yeah, Hazard not as good as Giggs as goes. Yeah, fair enough, I'm going Giggsy as well. Perez is a great shout as well, yeah. Exactly, Hazard over Giggs, no way, yeah, not for me either. They are making Jan Sommer look like Andre Onana, oh dear. Swap deal in the summer. Mkhitaryan getting substituted off. He is replaced now by Inter. Ginola was a class winger. Oh, yeah, he was a class left-sided winger as well, definitely. Yeah, good shout. Gary Speed. Lasso. Actually, he was like... Lasso was a left back, wasn't he, actually? But I'm pretty sure he used to play for England on the left wing position quite a lot, though, because we always struggled on that left side, didn't we? Always. England, that's it. If England had just had Giggsy, we'd have been sorted in that era, probably. That's what everyone's always used to say, anyway, because we were just always missing that left winger that was just truly quality. Yeah. Oh, I kind of hope he doesn't. Not for 80 million anyway. If they're going to pay 105 or 110 or whatever, then it's just too good to turn down at this age and everything. But as I was saying earlier, it smacks of me, kind of like Liverpool selling Salah to Saudi. Like, would they really want to do that? Get rid of one of their best players? It's 3-0! It's 3-0! And you can pretty much say now that PSG have won the Champions League here, guys. It's 3-0, guys. Goodness me. They've absolutely done them raw. It's Doué who puts it in the back of the net. Is that a brace he's got now, guys? I think it is, isn't it? How old is this kid? Unbelievable stuff from him, lad. What a player, to be fair. Hang on a second. Daz Salford, thank you so much for gifting out 5 members. You absolute complete don. Get some big old love in there for him. Thank you, Daz. He's made 5 people members. Let's go. Dino, David, non-name, Caden, and also Beckett. Welcome aboard to the Bacon Express, you legends. Yes, you did, MCFC kid. You did say this. PSG definitely deserved it. I think they have been the best looking team in the whole tournament, actually, in terms of easy on the eye, you know, attacking, scoring goals, creating stuff. I think they have actually deserved it this time around. They've been the best team in the tournament. The French Man City have done it. Well, that's true, yeah. They're going to win. Fair play to them, though. I know it's funny, isn't it? Mbappe leaves and PSG win the Champions League. Yep. Definitely, they are. It's funny, because at the start of the stream I was saying, I think the experience of Inter, you know, having a much more experienced, aged squad, is going to help them. But it's actually been the opposite, hasn't it? Like that youthful exuberance of PSG has just been far too much. You told you 3-1 PSG. Yeah, well, I got it totally wrong. I predicted 2-1 to Inter, so I've got it totally wrong. Fair play to anyone who predicted that big PSG margin there, because that is surprising, but pretty deserved. It is deserved in this game. They've done bits. 3-0 to PSG. By the way, guys, we're nearly at 400 likes. Keep hitting those thumbs ups if you're just joining us. Give us a subscribe if you're new. Also, you can share us around on X. The link's pinned at the top of the chat. In fact, I'm just going to go over there and shout out everyone that's shared us around. Big ups. Let's see who shared us. We've had 8 reposts. Thank you so much to you legends. Chris Bamo, Jan S, John Boy Cat, Kane, the Butcher of Manchester, Sanjay Ramatar, Aaron Homeyard, and RB Comps. Get in there, you absolute legend. Thank you so much for sharing us around. Appreciate you all. And let's be having you. Doué first player to score and assist in Champions League final. That's amazing, isn't it? Wow. Seriously? The first player ever to do that? That sounds crazy, doesn't it, that's not happened before? I've changed the score now, Simon. I've changed it. Yeah, I know. They're a great team. It's a great team. They've gone down in my estimations for doing this gashtastic Poznan shite, though, in the crowd. Their fans are doing the old Poznan. They are really, truly the French Man City, aren't they, these scumbags? Get your own frickin' crowd celebration, you melts. You know what I mean? For a start, Man City stole that off of... Who did they steal it off, guys? Poznan. That's who they stole it off. They stole it off Poznan. You know what I mean? What's you know, that are they Polish? Yeah. Whatever. They stole it off them. And then now they've doing it as well. Get your own fucking crowd celebrations, you mugs. You know what I mean? Gucci Watamane says, imagine having the creativity of Creature on your team. He's phenomenal. Yeah, no, definitely. Oh, Inter, can they snag one? No, Donnarumma picks it up. Yeah, oh, definitely, Gucci. Doué's been substituted off. He's getting some kisses on the sidelines there. They're loving it. Doué's done bits. Yeah, Iron Robin or Giggs. For me, Giggs, for the longevity. I remember when Iron Robin was at Chelsea, and he was pretty bang average compared. He was fantastic when he was obviously later in his career for the Netherlands and for Bayern and stuff. If you're talking about Bayern prime, Ribery and Robin, it's very difficult. But over the length of the career, Giggsy easy. 9 now, Pigo. What's that? Paul Warby, oh, thank you so much, mate. You legend. He says, payday, £20 Pigstar. Oh, come on. Big love in there, please, immediately for Paul Warby. You're a legend, sir. Get some big love in. Thank you, Paul Warby. That's very nice of you, lad. Appreciate the tippage, lad. Come on. So nice of you, Paul. Get some big old juicy red panties in there for him. Inter are shit. No, they're not, but they have been shit tonight, haven't they? Rushy's right. They look like a bunch of oldies out here. I know, yeah. You're shocked. The Inter I've watched this season not showed up tonight. Yeah, so Tommy watches a lot of Italian football. I only really have seen them in the Champions League this season, where they've looked very good. But in this game, not happening at all, is it, for them? Lech Poznan, that's it. That's the one. It's all to do the Poznan. Yeah, that's it. PSG fans are horrible, says Susan. When's the next quiz on the channel? Yes, mate, it will be in the next couple of weeks, actually. Probably before, like, the Club World Cup games start. I've already said to Cinnamon we're up for doing one in the next week or two. He's working on it. So I'll keep you posted. Jimmy, don't what a weirdo having that name, but he says, great PSG, but I have more in common with United fans. Right, shut your face there, Jimmy. Time out that Jimmy melt there. What a weirdo. Anyway, Jamie actually says, why sign Rasmus and not sign before Kavitac? Eh? What? Are you talking about Kvaratskhelia? Yeah, I mean, I've been banging on about him for years. Kvaratskhelia would have been an excellent signing, I know, especially for that amount of money. When you're going to spend that amount of money, you might as well get somebody who's more experienced, more proven than Højlund. Højlund was a big risk in the end, and it's proven to be just that. Yeah, that's it. PSG just so full of energy, and they've done him again down the right. It's another opportunity for PSG. Great stuff. It's going to be a goal. No, it's not. The flick is just not right. Looking for the runner at the back stick, and where's PSG are battering him here. Ball comes back in. Another shot or goal. Oh, it's blazed over the top of the crossbar there, guys, by Barcola. But very, very close to being 4. Absolutely penetrating them. Do you see that pass down the right? They just can't deal with the pace of those wingers at all. Craverdonna. Yeah. Not tonight, matter of fact. I'm actually going to do a little movie night with Mrs. P and the little P after this one. So, not tonight, my son. I'm not actually United Prodigy. Sorry about that. But I will be on tomorrow night. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday we'll do on the champs. So, yeah, sorry about that. Piggy's been banging on about a few Georgian players for a while now. Timo Shafter at work. Yeah, they got some really good players, mate. They got that Marma Deshavini goalie. They got that Kvaratskhelia. Mikatadze. That other player who plays for Lyon, he's very good. They've got some very good players, actually, that Georgia team. Yeah, oh, the French national team's insane. Yeah, true. They're actually depth for days. Have they had a shot on target? I don't really recall him being Called into action? No. Probably watch someone on Netflix, yeah. What a mismatch of a final. Don't know yet, actually, Lash. We haven't chosen yet. No, not chosen yet, mate. PSG are just too good, most surprisingly defensively as well, because Inter put 7 past Barca. Jonathan Gallagher, what's going on? You prefer close finals as neutrals? Yeah, oh no, spot on, yeah, spot on. Would have been better if this was a 3-3 game or something, but you can't really take it away from PSG. They've just been way too good for them. Barcola with free advertising again. Oh, come on. The Barcola. The cheap alternative from the makers of Iron Brew. Definitely Daniel McHale. Definitely. Oh, Hakimi's world class. I'd have Hakimi in a heartbeat. He'd be brilliant for our right wing back role, yeah. How long do you think it would take United to get back to top 4? 2 seasons. 2-3 seasons. That's if it all goes well. That's a big if. But 2-3 seasons, I'm trying to stay optimistic. They haven't had a shot on target. 5 attempts not on target. That's pathetic. What a pathetic mess. Inter have been quite pathetic tonight. It's because they've basically channeled their inner Burton Albion with this kit. Do you know what I'm saying? Or some sort of Dortmund friend. But it's just not Inter, is it? Whose idea was this? It's a shit show. I know they've got to wear this because PSG playing in blue. They've been drawn out as the home side or however it works. And they're having to use their third kit. But that's shit, isn't it? This yellow kit, it's destroyed their funk. Mate, fair play to you, Johnny English lad. Mate, it's one-on-one, Kvaratskhelia through a goal, and he makes it 4-0, clinical stuff, penetrations across the nations. Goodness me, PSG are absolutely running rampant on Inter Milan here at the Allianz Arena. They've done them. It's 4-0. Kvaratskhelia fed on through, one-on-one, and he doesn't mess around, and he's just placed it very nicely on the left side of the goal there, past Jan Sommer, and it's complete. It's complete. PSG have won. It's unbelievable to think that they could throw it away from this position. So 4-0 to PSG here. Kvaratskhelia absolutely doing bits tonight. All of their players doing bits tonight, to be fair. They've had an incredible game and they've deserved it. 4-0 up is mad. 4-0 up's mad. Inter have been watching United's highlights here. Seems like it. Honestly, I think the Manchester United who turned up against the Asian All-Stars the other day would have given them PSG a better game than this, maybe. Just about, you know. PSG absolutely destroying them. Yeah, get off my lawn. 4-0. Could get embarrassing. Yeah, it's getting there. I mean, it is. It is already, isn't it? Getting there. But, yeah, imagine if it's 5 or 6. Yes, that 7-1 game. Oh, man. Someone check on Mbappe. Oh, Pig, if United... Look at Luis Enrique. Look at that pride. Look at that joy there. Oh, that's what it's all about. Fair play to him, man. You've got to be happy for him and them, even though they are sort of the French Man City. Fair play to him. Look at what it means. That's what I mean. Insurmountable, yeah. Wow, humiliation. It's over now. Yes, bang. Go on, bet. Go on, my bet cake. Oh, what's that? You predicted 3-1. Respect. Not far away. Yeah, PSG absolutely crushed it. I can see it happening, mate. They're absolutely tearing them apart. Yeah, the PSG way. Spot on. They have been the nicest looking team in the tournament all tournament long. PSG have shown so much quality for the whole game. That's crazy, isn't it? Inter missed out on 3 trophies this season. Yeah. Inter have been pathetic. Pathetic. Yep, no defence, no nothing. It's over. I'm so shocked, actually, because they usually defend really well, you know. They've got that that really solid sort of free at the back there, and usually they defend really well. And then, you know, the likes of DeMarco and Dumfries, and these guys are beasts. Dumfries in particular, but they've all been shite tonight. They've all been shite. Proper football inside. So, you didn't even read it? What didn't I read, Kicking It? Inter's the new Juventus, losing in finals time and time again. Inter chance, but it's a big save by Donnarumma to keep it clean sheet. There you go, 4-0, yeah. Take it out. What am I supposed to be reading, mate? Just put it in there again, please, mate. Sly. Hey, yo, Adrian. PSG pay-to-win team, it sure helps. That does help. Yeah, that does help. I can DJ, man. You know, football, it does go in cycles, boss. Look at Liverpool. Liverpool are happy now. They're winning things. They're challenging for things. But it wasn't always like that. How many years did they go? 32 or something before they won a league. That was only the COVID Cup season. So it goes in, unfortunately it does go in cycles. Look at Manchester United post Matt Busby and everything. There was a period in time with the likes of Ron Atkinson and Dave Sexton as manager and all this sort of era where Man United were nowhere near as good as they should have been. And that's the era we're in right now, sadly. Sorry, you shouldn't laugh at other people's misery, but have you seen this fucking big baby crying at Inter fan? He's blubbing his eyes out, mate! Oh my god! It's like a full-grown geezer as well. Anyway, no, you gotta love the passion. I'm just joking, but goodness me. Goodness me, mate. Oh, Donnarumma, he's the keeper I'd have. I think he's pretty much the best goalie in the world, mate, really. Pretty much. I think we'll see us in a Champions League final, Adrian, yeah. It will come around again. Like I say, it goes in cycles, so it will come around again for us. An actual humiliation in a final, should have let Barca through if it's to put that performance. Yeah, true. Well, they just haven't done it, so they just haven't turned up. PSG have outclassed them. Proper blubber in football's quite something. It really is. Alisson's better. Alisson's absolutely top tier. Courtois top tier. Oblak, there's some very good ones, but I still would have Donnarumma out of them all. PSG has fan culture, permanently destroyed that in the 90s. Great keeper. Donnarumma probably the best goalkeeper in the world right now, although wasn't it him? He nearly lost his face. It was, yeah. That's why he's got that big scar, mate. He got absolutely studded in the face now, not even that long ago. Wasn't it this season? The start of this season, yeah. Yeah, he's still got like a noticeable scar on his face. True, you wish United had Inter's problems. True. Donnarumma's class. Milan, I hate Big Donna. Oh, I bet, yeah. Well, he came through at AC doing bits there. Was it AC? Yeah, AC. And then, obviously gone off to PSG on a free. I think he left on a free. Arteta, Arsenal are the best team in the Champions League this season. Yeah, that guy's absolutely deluded. He actually said that, didn't he? PSG definitely the best team on the eye, 100%, and in every metric really in this season. Xander says COVID Cup. Liverpool was 27-1-1 when it hit. No one was near them. Oh, all right then, Xander. Fair enough. No, I'm just basically saying it hit when it was that COVID Cup season and everybody had players out injured, missing because they had a bit of vid, so they weren't allowed to play. And then, it was all that bullshit. Like, teams weren't fielding full strength teams, were they? It was like potluck. Is your team going to be fit enough to play? And then also nobody had fans in the stadium. So, that's obviously a different factor as well. Let's face it, that season they did win it and fair play to them, but it wasn't, they didn't even get to celebrate in front of their fans, mate. That was just a shit season. That was a write-off season, and you know it. Arteta just drugged off his tits. Paul Q, what's going on? Yeah, De Gea, but he's probably the worst keeper on saving penalties. Yeah, he's not good at pens. Donnarumma's one of the best at pens, but no, De Gea's gash at that lad. De Gea's just signed a new deal with Fiorentina, hasn't he? Which means that we're going to be playing De Gea in our pre-season friendly more than likely. Be good to see David again. Bet you he has a stonking game against us. Villa beat PSG and Donnarumma saves extra time. Yep. Actually, to be honest, if it was us getting done up 4-0 in the Champions League final, I'd be crushed, not going to lie. Oh, definitely, yeah. It's like getting so close but so far, isn't it? Humiliation right at the end. Just like us in that Europa League final against the Spuds. Kvaratskhelia through again. Good slide tackle this time. Comes in to deny him there. It is a good slide tackle. Yeah, definitely. No crowds. Later's Bruno. Is Bruno going yes or no? My gut feeling says probably yes. Probably yes. I don't think he would want to leave and go to Saudi, but the money just becomes too incredible. You're talking about earning like not just two or three nearly times as much money here, but it's tax-free if you stay there for 2 years. So, that's hard to really turn down for anyone. But I would like to think that he's not all about the legacy. But as I say, if you look at what Bruno said after the Europa League final, he literally said this. He literally said, I don't want to go anywhere. He loves it at Manchester United, basically. But if it becomes a financial reason, like the owners want me to go because they stand to make a lot of money, then he'll go. But unless he's told to go, he's not going to go. That's literally what Bruno said. So if he goes, trust me, it'll be because the owners want a cash grab. That's what it is. And fair play, it does represent a great deal for an aging player. Thank you, Malisters. Congratulations on 90k subs. Thank you, everyone. Yes, for helping us get to 90,000 subs. Thank you so much, Captain Kringles. He says, thanks for a great bit of fun, Piggy. Awesome stream, mate. Same to you, lad. Cheers, my son. It's going to be 5! Oh! Barcola with one of the misses of the fucking tournament. I don't know how he's done that. He's done so well. He skinned the defender, made a humiliation of him. And he's just got to tuck it past Summer. And he shat it into the side net, and it's a bottle job miss from Barcola. Oh, my God. He'll be gutted about that. That was a gimme right there. It was an absolute gimme. He just needed to sort of open up his body and curl it around the keeper, if anything. But he's gone for the near stick. He's got it all wrong. Time to delete the Bruno emoji. Ah, that's sad, isn't it? Yeah, Bruno would be on 4 times the current wage. Yeah, it's crazy. When you factor in the tax-free aspect of it, it's just crazy money. Been offered 3 tigers a week and a lump of gold. Yeah, money makes the world go round. There you go. Money talks and bullshit walks. Thank you, Perfect Storm. Let's go, Stuart. The only thing with Bruno is that he can easily just go to Saudi when he's 33, 34. What's the rush? Yeah, true. Maybe, you know, let's face it, Man United are not going to make that money then. Would he make the same money then? He wouldn't be able to command, you know, 700k a week then. Probably not when he's that age. He could, I'm sure, still get hundreds of thousands, but this is going to be the biggest contract he's ever offered right now, isn't it, if they do go for it. I know, Daz is crazy, mate, I know. Roller Cola Gash. Oh, yeah, do you remember Virgin Cola as well? I'm with you, United Prodigy. I at least think at least 110 mil or somewhere like that. It's hard to turn that down. But I agree, I would not sell him for 80. Like, Salah's getting on a bit now, isn't he? Should Liverpool sell Salah and cash in for 80? No! You know why? Because Salah is still doing bits for them, still scoring lots of goals, getting loads of assists, and it's just such a key player. If they got rid of him, they would be worse for it. You know what I mean? They might have the money, and they might be able to buy some other players, but are any of them going to actually provide what Salah provides for them? Nah. And the same could be said for Bruno, to a slightly lesser degree. But yeah. Yeah, Virgin Cola was decent, lad. Yeah, I know. And it had a decent bottle shape as well. It was actually styled on Pamela Anderson. Do you know that? Apparently Richard Branson wanted his Coke bottles to look like, have curves like a lady. You never know with these shithouse glazers, Rushy. You never know. How much are we going to see of it? I mean, that's the thing. Obviously, we've already got this Cunha deal set up. We need to, like, sign multiple more players, don't we? If we could get Bruno gone, yes, that is going to finance surely the likes of, you know, Gyökeres, if we could convince him to come. Maybe Mbeumo, you know. So it would take care of that, wouldn't it? It would, yeah. But how much of it are they actually going to give us back? I would like to think all of it. But then again, there's still a lot of other players to get rid of, isn't there? So, you know, Rashford could generate 40 mil or whatnot. Onana, Rasmus, few others. So yeah, we might be able to spend a good couple of 100 million this summer, all told, as long as we can sell a couple of £100 million worth of players, I suppose. And that's where Bruno would come in to basically make up the most of that transfer kitty in terms of player sales. So I can get why they would want to do it, but I still think he's our best player pretty much, and we've got a shit team. Should you be getting rid of your best players, or should you be getting rid of your shittest players? That's the thing. It's not ideal. Busy summer for Timo Shafter. Yeah, your comment on there was funny, Kate Cadet. Oh, thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. In fact, at the end of this video, I'll send you all over there. And if you could comment on it in a bit, when I tell you to, you'll be entered into the next giveaway, which we're drawing tomorrow night on the gaming channel. We've got a couple of legends already entered. I think like a few people entered from the last video I sent people over to. So I'll add you guys to them, and we'll draw the winner tomorrow night. How much do you think you'll get for Garnacho? 50 to 60 million? Any less would be foolish, because he is, you know, 20 years of age, literally a great prospect with lots and lots of potential. So it'd be foolish to let him go for anything less than that, I think. I need to spend that 100 million in Mbeumo and another player. Yeah, and that's it. I would take Mbeumo and Gyökeres over Bruno Fernandes. I actually would. Smash a one if you would. If that's what it means, we can sign Mbeumo and Gyökeres instead of Bruno Fernandes, who's our best player, I would say yes, because I think we'd be a better team for it. So I would say yes. But only if we get them, you know. Yeah, Justin says, yeah, definitely, you know, yeah, neither would join. Maybe Indy. Depends who's going in for the likes of Gyökeres. Doesn't look like Arsenal, are they, getting that Benjamin Sesko? So I thought he was going to be a key target for them. He's not. Sort of paves the way for us, unless there is other teams that are going to go for him, yeah. 1 all the way, 2 heads are better than 1. Rushy says you're doing Timo Shafter merch big. Oh, maybe I should. Ciao for now. On a t-shirt or something, mate. Maybe. It's not a bad shout. Wait a second. Hang on a second. Can they make it 5? They can! Oh! It is 5-0. I don't believe it, guys. It's absolute pure penetrations and raw destructions from them, guys. Absolute penetrations raw. Goodness me. This is 5-0 destructions, guys. 5-0 destructions from PSG. Incredible scenes. Wow. Never saw this one coming. This is an absolute dicking. Complete demolition job. Okay, now. You know, PSG have got Sandra Bullock and Sylvester Stallone playing for them in this game. It's absolute demolition jobby of these guys. Wow. You had to go out. Oh, Chris Koo, it's crazy, mate. 5-0 PSG. Such a shite final. It's very one-sided. It's not shite if you're a Parisian. Selling your most creative player, what could go wrong? I know, that is the thing. It would be like, as I said, I'm comparing it to Salah at Liverpool. Should they sell him even though he's old? And to cash in? Probably not, because they're going to lose out on such a great player for them. No, would be no midfielders Fred Ball into attackers, though. And well, we'd have to buy somebody else as well, I guess. Yeah, that's fair. What about a cheeky bit of Wharton action? Wharton's also on the short list of players. I'd take Wharton in a heartbeat. We could do with some proper hard-working ballers like that, to be fair. Well-deserved PSG, you are true champs 2025. Yeah, makes Liverpool's result look too good. Paris would be a great place to be tonight. PSG actually beat the best team in Europe to get to this final. Yes, according to Sharteta. Bruno leaving doesn't matter what fans believe now. It's not 100% Atmos. Still not 100%. Maybe he doesn't want to uproot his whole family and take him to Saudi, you know? Maybe not. Who knows? It's not all just about money in life, is it? I think he's going to go. My gut feeling says he'll probably go, but it's not guaranteed just yet, mate. It's not 100% done. It's just very, very likely. Yes, by Wharton, says Alex Core. Bowen, always underrated. Oh, I always rate him massively. What a great character. Such a hard worker. Really, really sort of like a proper bottle player, lad. I really like him. I'd have him in a heartbeat at United as well. He's definitely a great player. Well, what's so good about him is he's just so hard-working and industrious and actually has character. You can't really put a price on that. That's important, isn't it? Wharton probably cost us 70 mil. Ruben or Mikel. Oh, don't say that. Don't want to answer that. Can never replace Bruno. He can pay till he's 40. He's priced at United. Who's going to be good enough to take his place? I'm with you. I totally agree. If you're just talking about from a financial point of view, then okay. But actually from a footballing point of view, from a how can we make the team as good as it possibly could be, then you'd want to keep Bruno. I agree. So there's a lack of ambition by our charter owners there, not to, if they do cash in on him. Well, I did predict Inter to win 2-1. They had the experience on their side, but it's just the youthful speed and energy of PSG that's done them here tonight. So I'm saying don't sell our best player while watching PSG demolish UCL after binning off Mbappe, Messi and Neymar. Hey, fair play. I see your point. I rate that. But different sort of comparisons, I'd say. All of those players you've just mentioned, particularly Neymar and Mbappe, I wouldn't say they're as, like Bruno is about as passionate, for the team and trying hard as he possibly could be. I wouldn't say those other players are. You know what I mean? Well, especially when they're at PSG. So that's the difference there. But yeah, fair enough. It's a good point. Bruno plays CM if he stays. Yeah, that would make sense. I mean, if you could get Bruno in the midfield with Ugarte long term And obviously have, Mbuemo, Cunha, Gyökeres. That would be a fantastic team on paper. And there's the final whistle, guys. There's no stoppage time at all. That's it. The referee has ended this at 5-0 to save the blushes more so of Inter. Mate, fair play to PSG. They've fallen over in a heap. They're celebrating like mad. They've absolutely crushed it. Luis Enrique, jubilant. All the players and staff absolutely buzzing the tits off. Donnarumma in a heap. He can't believe it. Mate, fair play. Doué, head in hands, had a great impact. It's been a great game for PSG, hasn't it? Yep, 5-0. Absolutely crazy, mate. 5-0. Drubber Nations, man. Wow. PSG win the Champions League final, but not only just win it, they win it in absolutely emphatic fashion. Yeah, they did. Oh, they've been the best team in the tournament. Yeah, no, they have. I know. I feel you there, caking it. Yeah, the French Man City ended Inter's misery. Yep, nothing wrong with them. With dumping them, you got bottom half of them. Something new now, mate. Well, fair enough. True. What a performance by PSG. Wow, GG's PSG. Incredible game from them. Incredible. Who's your man of the match? Man of the match? I think I've got to give it to Doué or Kvaratskhelia. One of those two. Hakimi was also fantastic. But, and Vitinha was fantastic. They were all just fantastic, actually. PSG's team were brilliant. But if I had to give it to one, I'll give it to that young lad, Doué, you know. What a fantastic game. He's only young. He's done bits there, man. So, I'll give it to Doué, but Kvaratskhelia was unreal as well, and all of those players we mentioned pretty much. Yeah, that's it. Mercy rule, no stoppage time, definitely. I'm just having a cheeky Corona, lad. Corona and lime. Yeah, when's the second leg? Oil wins again. You're happy buzzing right now, having a drink right now. Nice, Mag, same. French bread pizza. Bruno with Cunha and Mbuemo, Trincao, Gyökeres, Osimhen, Thuram. Mateta be great. Oh, that would be sensational. Isn't this the biggest win in a final? Probably is, yeah. I can't think of a bigger one. Not in a Champions League final. It's got to be the biggest win. Biggest deficit anyway, 5 goals. It's got to be. Deserves as United GT. Worst final ever. Well, it's not good from the neutral point of view for an exciting, close game. PSG winning without a proper number 9 too. PSG's a team, Bruno creates for others, and Mbappe doesn't. So true, Dr. Johnny, so true. Mark Rowe, thank you for the £10 super chat here from a fan of the best team in the Champions League, according to Mikel Arteta. He says, Pigmate, it's been a pleasure watching you this season. I've howled at you at points, but you're a true fan to your team. Great engagement with your live chat. Here's to 100k next season, lad. All the best. Cheers, lad. Get in there, Mark. That's very kind of you, Mark Rowe. Thank you so much for your lovely comment. Get some mad love in there for Mark. That's lovely, mate. Yeah, well, nothing's changing around here, mate. We're going to keep it up. Keep the engagement the same. It's all the same. It'll all be the same, mate, even though the channel's growing. Hopefully we do get 100k next season, though, Mark, man. Thank you so much for that. Legend, man. Thank you for the tippage. Also, Y7ZIK says Inter were 1 goal away from being 2019 Watford in the FA Cup final. Nice one, Y7Z, lad. They look like Watford, don't they? Yeah, with that gash kit. Vitinha for me. Great shout. Vitinha was brilliant. Yeah, he was brilliant. Well said. Yes, PSG were a level above. Can't believe all these big teams are still big teams and we're 15th. Pisses me off. Yeah, there's a big reason for it, isn't it? It is literally the Glazers, mate, and the ownership and the leadership of the club for years. That's it. That's it. I mean, if you look at a team like PSG, all right, you can have issues about the morals of their owners or their financial fair play dodging or whatever you want to say. But in terms of ambitions, what have PSG's ambitions been since they had this, what is it, Qatari or Saudi owned owners? I forget now. But you know them. They've since then they've just had ambitions to try and win the Champions League, and they've tried their hardest to do that. That's the difference. Whereas our owners, they're not really 100% committed. They might try to make it seem like they're spending a lot on players and are committed, but they're not. They're not 100% committed at all. Like, yeah, Qatar. They're not 100% committed at all like that. Stop the clock. Okay, Simon. Why does that trigger so many people? I already stopped it a few minutes ago anyway, lad. Donna Summer, brilliant. Oh, yeah, she's a good singer, mate. She's a good singer. Donnarumma, yeah, nah, he's a brilliant keeper, lad. Treble 2. Thank you, Martin Manning. Says you deserve 100k. That's very kind of you, Martin. Legend, legend. Let's thank PSG for beating Arsenal. Oh, yeah, Arsenal would have battered Inter. Yes, good call. Thank you, PSG, actually, for stopping Arsenal and getting this trophy. Because if Arsenal had turned up in this game, in this final, against that Inter, you'd have to say you would have been thinking Arsenal would have battered them. Yeah, because Inter was so poor tonight. Interesting, Keanu. Where's your source? Who needs Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe? PSG need a hard-working team. We have opposition, though. Inter was worse than United, and that's saying something. Yeah, true. Man United would have given him a better game than that. That's what Ralph Rangnick said. Open surgery. True. 10 players gone. 10 new players in. Would be lovely. But also, as I say, the owners are the biggest problem. PSG got rid of the superstars. They won the Champions League. So true. You know Mbappe's feeling it there. It's like Kane as well. You know, obviously Kane did win that Bundesliga and stuff over in Germany now. But just literally, you know, he leaves and it's like Spurs have won a European trophy. It's classic, isn't it? Time to buy a PSG shirt. When they did win it, they destroyed the record as well. Good on them. Unfortunately, this will destroy Inter. Yeah, no, they've had a bad end to the season, Inter, considering where they were. You don't even want to be an Inter fan anymore. Oh, yeah, Zayax. So you almost did a treble, but just basically got done up in all of them, mate. Yeah, that's it. Inter kit is awful. Truly, that's going to go down as one of the worst kits I've ever seen, mate, especially considering how poorly they played in it. Great team. Yes, they were, indeed. They deserve it. PSG stunning. Fair play to Luis Enrique. You know, fair play to the guy. Next season's ours. Yeah, nice one, Matt Alstad. World Cup next year as well. Doué killed it, I have to be honest. Oh, such a talent, lad. 100%. Such a talent. Yes, get in there, Fujiwara Kiichi says, I didn't watch whole game. Is it Inter using Onana as goalkeeper? No, mate, they're using Onana as replacement. Jan Sommer. United should have gone for Enrique right after Rangnick. Yeah, fair play, Dilvani. Yeah, hindsight's a wonderful thing, but you're right. Didn't we have that conversation, though, Dilvani? If I remember, didn't he not want to come to us? Maybe I'm wrong and confusing that with something else, but I feel like we did have that conversation at one stage. Or maybe not. Rushy, do you remember that, lad? Did we have talks with Enrique back then? I seem to remember, but maybe I'm wrong. Never mind, PSG's the champions of Europe. Yep. Best team the whole tournament long. Kane was robbed of a career at United. In an alternate universe, there's definitely a universe where Harry Kane was signed by Man United and we kept De Gea, and we probably bloody won the Premier League or something. You know, it was a really pivotal crossroads for us that time, getting rid of De Gea and not signing Kane. Yep. PSG were a bit lucky to get past Villa. Still, though, you know, they battered Villa in the end, didn't they? It's like 3-1. They did do them in the end. We went there, Ten Hag Melt instead. We went without Ten Hag. Yeah, I know. Why did we do that? That was pretty silly. In hindsight, that was gash. PSG earned this trophy super crispy. PSG showed United how to spend. Yep. Spurs can have 2 Arsenals after they play PSG. Oh, yeah, of course. Spurs versus PSG. Spurs versus PSG in the Super Cup. Oh, that's going to be odds stacked against Spurs, definitely. So in the Spain team, we wanted him. He wasn't available. Right. I see. That's it, was it? Who would be captain if Bruno goes? There's no clear candidates to me. I mean, you're going to have to look at somebody like a Ugarte, a Casemiro. I don't know, mate. It's a great question. Maguire? Kane move was right there, and we bottled the whole thing. Did big time. Ibolito 5-0. Should be a good trophy parade in France. Yeah. Oh, yeah, God. Close game. Enrique was the one, but he didn't want to move mid-season. Right, there you go, yeah. Spurs greed ruined his career. 10-0 PSG. Well, if it had carried on, it would have been 10-0. Maguire, Spurs versus PSG. Oh, goodness me, Captain. Steady on. Slabby. All right, calm yourself down there, Shah. Yeah. Slabby will be captain, ready for it. Lenny, skipper Slabby. You remember when Spurs wanted 30 million for Bale? Oh, man. Craziness. Well, we should have got him as well before he went to Real, but he wanted to go there, obviously. Dallo as captain? Hell no. Susan says, I don't think of that. Worried about Spurs now. What a team performance by PSG. They looked... Max Martinez, you long-time Don, how you doing? They looked so electric and flashy, playing with full confidence. Well said. You can't really argue with that. They were easily the best team and have been easily the best team in the tournament. Nobody mentions De Ligt for captain. Yeah, good call. Long term, he's sort of got to establish himself again in the team without picking up all these consistent injuries and stuff, though. But yeah, he has looked very good for us this season when he's played for us. Dembele for Ballon d'Or. Could be. Martinez. Hey, good night, Paul Warby, you legend. I really appreciate you, my son. Thank you so much, Paul. Appreciate that. Big love for getting in here, Paul, once again. You're a don. Good night, Paul Warby. SCJF says the Butcher. That's a good shout. Delict, yep. Maguire, Martinez, Delict, captain potentially. We need to sign some better characters, don't we? Not that Maguire's not a great character, but we've been there and done that with him being the captain. It's sort of weighed heavy on him. I'd rather he didn't get the armband, in all honesty. Martinez, again, you know, great tenacious player, but he's injury prone. Delict seems kind of reserved. Yeah, funny that PSG team that won this cup is not the one with Messi, Neymar. I know, yeah, it just goes to show it's not about having Galacticos, it's about being a good team. And not to say that PSG's players aren't great, because I think they've got a real great crop of young players and you know, and middle-aged players like the likes of Kvaratskhelia is unreal. Doué, what a great young player. Dembele, you know, so Barcola, you know, so they've got a lot of quality there. Who spits further, Jamie Carragher or Pep? I would imagine it's Jamie. Yeah. What about Cunha or Ugarte as do you mean captain? Yeah. Yeah, maybe G-Wolf. I could see Ugarte. You know, I can see Ugarte. He's got a bit of tenacity about him. I'm sure Delict was captain at Juve. Definitely was as a young man at Ajax. France will run out of wine tonight in the restaurants, and God help the poor frogs will have to suffer. Do you think that Inter fan is still blubbering? Oh, I bet. Oh, I bet. Yeah, that woman's proper weeping. Football's so painful, man. It is, it is. PSG now have to celebrate with an open-top barbecue. We still don't have a captain. Even Bruno Fernandes, right, who is our clear captain at the moment, even he, if we're being totally honest, as much as I think he's a great player, I don't really think he's a great captain. He's a good captain, but I don't think he's a truly great captain. When I think of great captains, you know, for United, I think of, you know, Keano, I think of Robson, you know, those sorts of leaders who drag you through in those big games. Unfortunately, Bruno, although he's done it sometimes, like, for instance, that game against Europa, in the Europa final against Spurs was another example. He just wasn't really, he didn't have a great captain's performance, you know? Yeah, maybe so, Charlie. Lenny Euro for captain. Crying in their pasta. Told you PSG was going to take this one. Urbano, what's going on, you Don? Yes, fair play to you. They absolutely crushed it. Hey, check this out, Urbano, lad. Oh, yes, cheeky Corona, my son. Viva Mexico. Hopefully, Rasmus and Onana would be nice. We should spend the Bruno money on Donnarumma. He wouldn't want to come to us, sadly, mate. But yes, I like your style. Steve Houghton, thank you. Yes, 90k subs. But what we should do is sell. I think Inter would have Onana back. I genuinely do. Because he was very good for them. And Sommer's been good for them this season. But he's 36. Onana's what, like 27, 28? It makes a lot of sense for Inter to buy him back off us for cheap. For 30 mil or something. If I was Inter, I would be interested in Onana. Because he used to play for them. And he was good for them. He literally was in last year's Champions League final with them. Do you know what I'm saying? So, or the season before, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Yeah, hopefully we can sell him to them. That would be good. Yeah, that's that then. Fair play to Enrique, master manager. Feel sorry for Inter. They've been a great watch this year. The good, the bad, and the ugly about to start on ITV4. That's me. Get in. Nice one, mate. Awesome. Tommy, you have a great night, lad. I can't whistle, unfortunately, but yeah, you have a great night, Tommy. Thank you so much for getting in. Appreciate you, legend. One of the legendary mods. Not Captain Material, yeah. So blueprint we should follow. Yeah, good shout, good shout. So Bobby Keane wouldn't have put up with most of the United current players. Gutted did not expect that. Enrique scored Inzaghi. Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Captain Kringles, you legend. DG says camera him out. I don't think he would either, Duderino. He would only go if he's forced out, I think. I think he'll want to stay, personally. It doesn't really help us that we are doing so gash at the moment. We finished 15th. That would be crazy, Wobbly Banana. I know we've got to get rid of a lot of players before Bruno, but looks like he's the one to generate the cash. Nice one, Simon. Thank you so much. Right, yeah. Oh, you actually Corona alcohol-free tastes great. Oh, really? Nice, mate. Nice, nice, nice. Guys, check this out, by the way. I've never tried that alcohol-free one, but, you know. Maybe there'll be a time when that makes sense. Let me just get this link to you guys. This is, if you haven't seen it, I did a little video earlier on the channel. It's in regards to what we're talking about here with Bruno Fernandes. And it is just my Timo Shafter agent chat video. Comment to enter giveaway. And if you comment on it between now and 10:30, that's half an hour-ish, you will be entered into tomorrow night's giveaway, which we're going to draw on the gaming channel, and you will be a potential winner of a t-shirt. I'm not on there tonight, Owen, but I will be tomorrow, lad. I will be tomorrow, lad. Yeah, I'm having a little movie night with Little P and Mrs. P tonight, but I will be on there tomorrow night. So come and join us for that on the gaming channel, Flying Pig Gaming. But yeah, we will draw that tomorrow. But all you have to do to enter the giveaway is to go over and comment on this link right here. That's all you have to do. And go smash a like on it and give it a watch, guys. Just a little funny sketch I did about, you know, Timo Schafter trying to convince Bruno Fernandes to leave Manchester United on behalf of the Glazers shithouses. So it's very relevant to what we're talking about. DJ, thank you, DJ says, yeah, top skip pig. Thank you, DJ. 2026 cheese rolling watch along. Stephen Shipman, you Don, just had to spend a few hours in the sun. Oh, lovely, Stephen. I hope you enjoyed your vitamin D, lad. Class act Enrico, I think his t-shirt's dedicated to his late daughter. Oh, bless him, Dr. Johnny. Oh, man. It's a ghost in Man United's club. His name is Mr. Eric Ten Hag Egghead. Mr. Wolf, big ups. Tony K, Alex Core, Yes Urbano, I'm Hustle Gaming, Stoic Savage, Daz Salford, Timo Shafter's the boss. Jeff says, hope Timo Shafter can move some of these gash melts on. Oh, man. Legends. Is the prize a United shirt? It's not a United shirt, no. It's a Bacon Brigade t-shirt. Yeah. Nice one, Jonathan, Gallagher. Big ups all the moderators in the chat. Daz, Kate, Jonathan, Chris Koo, who else? Rushmano, you know, all the mods who've been in and out. Big ups, you legends. Shout out to all the members in green here, the Dons, Urbano Valdez, Stoic Savage, I'm Hustlin' Gaming, Stephen Shipman, Jeff Madrak, Orlando Arellano, Superstar, and everybody else who's got in the chat as well. Alex Core, Wobbly Banana, Alex, Madhouse, Captain Kringles. Big ups to all the super chatters, big ups to all the member gifters, big ups to the whole community of legends. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Right, do yourself a favour and go and watch this Timo Shafter video, guys. Here's the link once again in the chat. Boom. Go check that out. It's pinned to the top of the chat also. Go and watch it. Go comment on it, and you will be entered. Can you use green screens for sketches? Yeah, I will. I should. I should put myself in like an office or something, mate, you know, or like a stadium setting. That's a good shout. I'll get that going at some point, yeah. Nice one, Orlando. Nice one, Aaron. Nice one, Rushy. Nice one, Gordon. Flesh and Stephen. Face Blue. Sharon McLaughlin as well. Don't know yet, actually. We're going to choose one in a bit, but yes. Thank you for that. Watch a movie with my Kieran tonight. Nice one, Sharon. Big ups, Kieran, SCF, let's go. Tony K, Sean Waltz as well. Thank you. Mags Hannon, Aaron, Dr. Johnny, Captain Kringles. So, yeah, plenty of content coming tomorrow, though. We'll keep you up to date with what's going on with the transfer window, etc. with United. Bruno, Mbuemo, Gyökeres, all this sorts of stuff. We'll keep you up to date. Nice one, Johnny. Nice one, Captain. Nice one, Brad. Aaron. Not tonight, Aaron, but tomorrow night, lad. Right, go and comment on this video. Smash a like on it. Go and give it a watch. It's only 3 minutes long. You might be entertained or you might not. Either way, go smash a comment on it and you will be entered into the giveaway. That's it from me, guys. Cheers, Chris Koo, you legend. I appreciate you, lad. Can't be any worse than this season, can it? Thank you, Superstar, DJ, and everybody else in the brigade. Remember, Piggy loves you. Thank you, Daz Salford. Thank you, everyone. And remember, Piggy loves you. Now with 90,000 subscribers. Suey! On the way to the big 100. Suey! Next season, guys. That's what we're aiming for. Anyway, thank you, everyone. Cheers, K-Connect, Captain, DJ, and everyone. Remember, Piggy loves you. Follow us on Insta, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Kick at Flying Pig United. Links in description. PSG lift the trophy above their heads. Very well deserved. They battered them in the end. Inter had their pants down within 30 minutes in the game, really. It was one-way traffic. Fair play to PSG. The French Man City have done ya. That's it from me. Good night. God bless. And remember, Piggy loves you. And also remember, when the seagulls follow the trawler, this is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. Thank you very much. Get in there, you beauties. Thank you so much to all the patrons here for supporting the channel on patreon.com/flyingpigunited. As a thank you, all you legends will be appearing on this outro list. Get in there. Once again, thank you to all the YouTube members, but one of the best ways you can support the channel is on patreon.com. So check it out. Patreon.com/flyingpigunited. And once again, a big thank you to all the legends that do support the channel on Patreon. Get in there.